Hello, I'm back to the water. My name is Beast, and I'm back with, I say that like I didn't upload a video like several hours, like a few hours ago. Like I said, route time. Well, during recordings, I've consulted the council. By consulted the council, I mean I randomly jumped into a random ass VC that I have, that I saw people in, and confused the fuck out of them by asking S or K. They voted K, so we're going for Kana. Also had like some brownies between them. So yeah. See, so that's the girl my hard pants for. Me on the rest falling quiet, I open my eyes and look at the owner of Rapunzel again.
決まったみたいね。
Thank you for that.
あら、いいのよ。もしまた悩んだりしたらいつでもおいでなさいな。
Thanking him again, I turn towards everyone else.
それで、お前は天童を選ぶんだよな。いいえ、月下ですよね。こっちに来たらすっげえぞ。サービス満載だぞ。私は、君と一緒に生徒会活動をしたいな。あら、それは私も同じよ。先生だって、君と一緒がいいんだからね。
拙者たち、親友だよね。
さあ、僕を選べ。
I'm certainly not choosing you. It feels like everyone is closing in on me. Thinking back, when I first arrived, they also tried to force me to choose a side. They got a council, respecting history and tradition. The Tendo Council focused on innovation and creativity. I transferred in to Ainoshima Academy, hoping to find my own island of love, but such naive expectations were quickly crushed. My playboy persona reaped few rewards, and in fact ended up with people thinking I was a weirdo. But I still got caught up in the doings of both student councils, and as a result, something inside me has changed. At least I think it has. My goal hasn't changed since the beginning, to get a girlfriend. There was a time when I thought I couldn't handle any romance. Now I have a girl I want to get closer to. Anyway, how about we all enjoy a nice, super special big parfait?
何？特製パフェだと？ハルヒちゃんたら、よだれが垂れそうな勢いよ。
お待たせしました。ラプンツェル特製パフェ、特盛りよ。
It's big enough to make the table sag in the middle. A monster of fruit, sugar, ice cream, and whipped cream. Truly something super special.
うわー、店長、気合入りましたね。
パーティー用のビッグサイズだから。みんなで取り分けてね。
おーし、取り皿配っぞ。ありがとうございます。
見てるだけでお腹減りそうなパフェだよ。拙者の分大盛り大盛り。
相変わらず意地汚いな。
ねえねえ、竹脇くん。先生が、あーんってして。
I'm not signing anything.
こんな席なんだからさ、ちょっとぐらいガードが緩んだっていいじゃない？
Signing marriage papers isn't a little.
そうそう。この特製パフェ第1号の記念に、みんなで写真を撮ろうと思うのよ。
あ、いいですね。それをお店の入り口に貼っておけば、いい宣伝になるかも。そういうことなら協力しよう。そうですね。いつもお世話になってますから。
Everyone gathers around the massive parfait with a smile.
おい、立脇。ここ空いてんぞ。こっち来いよ。あ、私の隣も空いてますよ。立脇くんはここよね。
With a smile, Kana taps on her lap. What, she wants me to sit on her knee? Or maybe rest my head on her lap?
カナさんずるい。ダーリンは私の隣って決まってるんだから、もちろん将来も。言っちゃった。今回はあまり役に立たなかったとはいえ、お前も頑張ったからな。特別に真ん中に座るといい。別に、私の隣だから座れと言っているわけでは。いやいやいや、中央は倉賀野さんと天神平さんの両会長に譲って、ワッキーは端の方がいいんじゃない？身長的にもその方が写真映えするし。
You can see that she's planning something.
だからさ、ほら、私の隣ちょうど空いてるよ。
だったら男は男同士で固まった方がいいのではないか。というわけでこちらに来たまえ。
そうそう、拙者の隣も空いてるからね。
Everyone seems ready to pop off at any moment. Huh? Weren't you meant to be taking a nice commemorative photo all together?
あら、縦脇棒言ったら人気者なのね。ちょっと焼けちゃうわ。
I don't understand it myself.
でも、早くしてくれないとせっかくのパフェが崩れちゃうから。お前ら、いい加減早くせえ。
すいません。
それじゃあ、みんなポーズ取って。
The owner taking charge allowed us all to take up positions smoothly. The left and right sides were divided between the members of Tendo and Gekka. I was placed in the middle.
やっぱり彩り的にはこうよね。
I can see splitting up Gekka and Tendo, but why am I in the middle?
一人だけ違う制服だからそうなるのだ。嫌なら早く月下の制服を着るがいい。
まあまあ、記念撮影なんだし、今はその話置いとこうよ。そうそう。さっさと取っちまわねえと、またお釜にどやされるぜ。こういう時、教師って損だよね。絶対端っこだって決まってるし。立脇くんも端じゃダメなの？
By the way, someone commented about me finding out that Michi's in the next game. I kind of could have figured it out by the end of this game, since I've kind of been spoiled since I saw a screenshot of her in like that outfit from the next game already. Which is why I was confused, but I found out that, like, I thought, Moto Yurugi, oh, she's the teacher for the Gekka Student Council. So I was confused. So she must be the teacher for theirs. Wait, why does she have a uniform? Until I found out that she's actually a student. So by the end of this game, I kind of would have figured out, oh, she's gonna be in the next game. So yeah, kind of a spoil there.
天道と月下の間にいてこそ、立脇くんって感じがするわね。そういう意味だとベストポジションなのかも。そうですね。彼はトンカツのような存在ですから。
何この立脇氏をネタにして通じ合ってる的な雰囲気。とんかつって何？肉のこと考えたら急にお腹減ってきた。
ニザノリも限界みたいだし、そろそろ撮影しよう。店長、頼む。
はいはい。それじゃあみんなにっかり笑って。
After the photo, we all tuck into the parfait and talk about all sorts of things. In a moment of reflection, I realized that here I am, now perfectly accustomed to school life, even though it hasn't been that long since I transferred in. Honest God, you don't know what it would be sick? If the ending credits had, like, at the end, the picture, like, they took at this moment. But there's, like, honestly, God, I wouldn't even mind if, like, every character had the same ending credits. However, there's only one slight difference. For, like, the ending credits of the different characters, he's, like, secretly looking over at the girl. Or maybe even them making eye contact secretly. It's like, stop. That would be kind of sweet, wouldn't it? That would be kind of really sweet, wouldn't it? In a moment of reflection, I realized that here. I already read that one. I want these fun days to continue, without end if possible. While relishing that thought, I enjoy a wonderful party with all of my friends.
エピソード5、月と家族と恋人と。
Family, love, and the moon. Oh fuck! I have to think of 2 titles for this part, for this video. I mean, for this recording. I mean, now
セ
then.
ーブします。
Would you look at that? We have a chibi. It reminds me, actually, probably. No, I shouldn't. If I try to start the fucking rendering process now, the fucking recording will break down. I'll just have to fucking wait a bit before going to bed. Or after classes have finished. Oh. No disasters today. Okay, so the man in black has been resolved and peace has returned to the school. The with lessons and tests and everything taking over my life again, I'm really coming down to earth with a bump. Right, what trouble can I get into?
どうしようかって。何のんびりくつろいでんだよ。行くなら早く行こうぜ。
Okay.
よし、みんな揃ったな。今日の議題は林間学校の準備だ。カナが作ってくれた資料を配るから、まずは内容を確認してくれ。立脇くん、みんなにプリントを配ってもらっていいかしら。
Yes, no problem.
ありがとう。助かるわ。ああ、うちも手伝うっすよ。神塚さんもありがとう。それじゃあ、私はお茶を入れるわね。まあ、そんなに堅苦しい内容でもないから、紅茶片手にゆっくり目を通すのがいいだろ。林間学校は月下主催だし、うちはちょっとしたお手伝いくらいだから。
Materials prepared by Kana include a time schedule for the camping trip, necessary preparations, and notes on how to clean up afterward. Getting this glimpse at things from the organizational side rather than as a regular student, I can see there are all sorts of things that have to be taken into account.
ほほう、夕食は定番のカレーでござるか。
外で食べるカレーってうまいよな。あれなんでなんだろうな。外で食う袋麺もなかなかいけるっすよ。
You're right, the exact same noodles, but in a cup, and suddenly they taste so bland. Strange, isn't it?
はい、お茶お待たせ。今日はインスタントでごめんなさいね。
Kana comes back in, wreathed in the fragrance of tea. The gentle aroma softens the atmosphere around us.
申し訳ねっす。うちがお茶の補充すんのすっかり忘れてたから、インスタントしかなくて。いいのよ。もともと残り少なかったし、後で買いに行くつもりだったから。あ、そうだ、立脇くん。もしよかったら、後でお買い物に付き合ってもらえないかしら。
Yeah, of course, I'd be happy to.
ありがとう。男手があると助かるの。
I'm happy to be strappy. Please ask anytime you need it. The tea smells great, but it's kind of smile that really gives me a boost. Right then, invigorated, it's time to get back to Tendo work. Hey, hold on. Why am I here doing normal Tendo duties? Since when have I been taking part in Tendo meetings as though I'm a member of the council? Maybe it's because I spent so much time with Tendo doing the trouble with the black man in black. It's scary how naturally these things can come, though. Everyone else also seems to accept me without question.
今頃気づくとは、呆れたやつだ。
If you knew what I was doing, you could have stopped me. This is embarrassing. Really embarrassing, okay?
私は一向に構わんぞ。
I mean, I'm kinda totally an outsider.
では、不審者騒動の時に手伝ってくれた功績を認め、今日から天道会の庶務に任命しよう。
Isn't there a better way of asking that?
もう春日ちゃんから勧誘は改めてきちんとしましょう。生徒たちの信任も必要なんだから。
Which won't happen. Of course. Phew, that got my heart racing for a moment.
勢いでいけるかと思ったんすけどね。
なら次の機会を待つでござるよ。
Hold it. You're all in this together?
だって立脇氏が仲間になってくれたら拙者嬉しいもん。
うちだってそうだぜ。おめえならいつでも歓迎だ。
Huh? Wow. I mean, I'm really happy to hear that.
それじゃあ、庶務は任せた。
What? No, I'm not falling. No way, I'm not falling for that.
もうちょっとだったのに。
I almost took them up on the offer. It's not that I don't like Tendo, but I really want to maintain a neutral position. Was your invitation to go shopping also intended as an enticement to join you?
お買い物を手伝ってもらうのが、なんで特典になるのかしら?
Looks like that wasn't the case. I'm just overthinking things. I mean, shopping with Kana will be a pretty exciting event for me. If it's nothing to do with that, then fine.
変な立脇くん。それじゃあお買い物の件は会議が終わったらよろしくね。
Then count on my mighty arms, the arms of Kazuma Tatevaki, to carry any burden you require.
では、そろそろ会議に戻るぞ。ついでに、あくまでも一般生徒の意見を言うという立場で、立脇も参加していくといい。会議が終わるまで、カナを待ってるのも退屈だろうしな。
Tenjidata has really softened up a little. She definitely thinks more of others. She still charges in like a wild boar, perhaps, but I'm glad to see these small changes coming over her. In that case, I'd be happy to sit in. I want to hear more about the camping trip too.
ではカナ、維持を頼む。了解。ではみんな、まずは2ページ目の調理実習の項目を見てくれるかしら。月下会が試算したここの予算なんだけど。
These student councils are pretty hard work.
そう見える？今回は月下会が作った資料の確認だけだし、そうでもなかったんだけど。
The Tendo Council meeting has ended, and as promised, I'm now heading out shopping with Kana. I've seen a lot of elections already, but I'm surprised at the level of bureaucracy they work with at other times. Just grinding it out. Gekka won the proposals, but you still have to help them. I didn't expect that.
選挙が終わったらノーサイドがこの学園のルールなの。お手伝いさせてもらえるところはもちろん協力していくわ。
Ah, that's really cool. Quite refreshing. Shows a real level of sportsmanship.
あ、カナ先輩、お疲れ様です。先輩、さようなら。はい、さようなら。気をつけて帰ってね。
Every student we've passed since setting out has said a word or two to Kana. This might be normal for her, but to me it feels like I've suddenly become a celebrity.
先輩、隣にいるのは
彼？今から買い出しに付き合ってもらうのよ。
はあ、ですよね。そうだと思いました。
Of course, that's all they're thinking. Yes, I know. Kana's miles out of my league.
それじゃまた。また明日。
The girls move on. They looked at me, did a full 180 between when they first appeared and when they left. They went from looking puzzled to completely disinterested. I might as well have been a stone by the side of the road. Neither case does anything for my reputation.
ごめんなさいね。ついお話ししちゃって。
Don't worry about it. You're very popular, Kana.
もう、そんな風に面と向かって言われたら、ちょっと恥ずかしいわ。
わ、見て、すごい美人。
ほんと、髪の毛とかふわふわ、超綺麗。
もしかして隣にいるのが彼氏かな？
ありえないって。あれはただの荷物持ちでしょ。
Yeah, lady. Even the shopping mall people we pass turn around and look at Kana as we walk along. Just a regular male student at her side, so of course we're going to be compared. People suggesting I'm her boyfriend just raises me up and then drops me down again.
どうかした？
Do you often come shopping here? It can't be easy attracting all this attention.
私だって普通に買い物くらいするわよ。でも、そんなに目立ってるかしら。
Like hardly anyone else I know, if I'm being honest.
あら、そうなの？でも、その方が安全でいいわね。何かあっても誰かが気づいてくれるっていうことでしょ？
The fact you think something might happen in the first place speaks volumes.
そう言われたらそうかも。でも、今はとっても安心よね。だって、ナイトくんがそばにいてくれるんですもの。
She really comes out with the most heart-stopping stuff. I'm stunned. Go to Kana indeed. I'm just rolling on the palm of her hand.
それじゃあ行きましょうか。
Shoulder. That kind of takes a step to the side, moving closer to me. Pretty positive nothing major is gonna happen, but I do still feel a bit like a knight protecting a princess. I walk alongside her, a proud spring in my step.
あ、着いたわ。ちょっとだけ待っていてくれる？
Yes, I'll carry whatever you need, so buy as much as you like. I'm ready for whatever she needs, any load required.
あら、いらっしゃい。注文の品なら全部揃えておいたわよ。
ありがとうございます。それでは、領収書だけ確認させていただいてよろしいですか？お待たせ。行きつけのお店だったから、 先に注文の連絡を入れておいたの。そしたら店長さんが必要なものを全部揃えてくれてたみたいで助かっちゃった。
So there's how mature woman shops in the big city. No need to so much as a glance at the shelves. No need to so much as glance at the shelves. It feels like I'm out with some kind of celebrity. So is all the shopping taken care of?
そうね。買い物は終わりね。
So we just need to get the stuff to the Tendo Council and we're done. Thought, we'd get a bit longer checking out products and chatting first. It's almost a shame.
思ったより早く終わったし、その分時間もできたから少し寄り道していかない？
Would that be okay?
ええ。買い出しのお礼にお茶をおごるわよ。
Woohoo! Yahoo! I mean...
いらっしゃいませ。あ、駒形さん、こんにちは。いらっしゃいませ、カンナ先輩。まさか、
Panic.
ワッキーとカンナ先輩が一緒に来来ってまさか、付き合ってるとか？うん、付き合ってもらったわよ。本当に？
Just out shopping.
なんだ、そっちか。はあ、びっくりした。
Seems super relieved. I'm not sure how I'm meant to take all this.
カンナ先輩、何度かこのお店に来てるけど、男の人を連れてきたの初めてだし、まさかワッキーとって思っちゃったよ。
Oh, you're such a good girl, Komakata.
なんで褒められたのか、よくわからないんだけど。
Let's see. So Kana has never been in here with a guy before. It's pretty impressive information and makes me feel pretty good about myself. Quite the scoop.
ごめんなさい。また入り口で話しちゃった。どうぞ、席までご案内します。教室以外でクラスメイトと会ったらそうなっちゃうわよね。気にしないで。ありがとうございます。大人の余裕だ。はい、好きなものを頼んでいいわよ。
I'll take a blended coffee then.
遠慮しなくてもいいのよ。買い出しの時はいつも経費から出てるから、今回はあなたの分もちゃんと許可をもらってるし。
I didn't really do anything, and I'm still not hungry. Also,
それに
sitting across from each other like this, it seems like a date. I can't very well say that. I won't be pushing my luck too far. Just being able to spend this time with you is reward enough, Kana.
まあ、口が上手なのね。年上をからかうものじゃないわよ。
I meant every word, honestly.
ご注文はお決まりになりましたか？
Forgot picks the perfect time to approach the table. Probably just stopped me from making a fool of myself, so I should thank her.
私はカモミールティーで、彼はブレンドで。彼？そう、彼よね。そうですよね。代名詞の定番ですもんね。
Yuzuki is really panicking. Poor girl.
なんかカンナ先輩にすっごくアピールされてる気がする。気のせいだよね。
Finish ordering and get out the courage to look around a little. That's when I realized that all the other customers are focused entirely on our table.
ゆずきちゃんも可愛いけど、あの子もすごくね。たまに見かけるけど、すげえ美人だよな。で、一緒にいる男は何者だ？荷物持ちかなんかだろう。
I can hear you, damn it. And you ain't wrong either. I shouldn't be worrying about what other people think, but these tiny molehill attacks are turning into a painful mountain. Now I'm not on her level, so just leave me alone.
はい、ご注文の品お待たせしました。
You're so much better than them, Kumakata. She thought we were dating right away. What an angel.
いきなり
何? Just relaxing and drinking coffee with Kana has passed quite a lot of time. I see the sunset seeping in through the window. The sunlight tinges Kana's hair and cheeks red, making her look like a work of art. She's captivating, she really is. Noble flower, that would be the one way to describe her. I'd like to think we've become pretty friendly, but the best I can do is still watch from afar.
難しい顔してるけど、どうしたの？
Was I making a face?
してたわよ。特に。
She pokes me in the cheek with her index finger.
ほら、この部分とか。
Ah, what's going on here? Wow! It's a sudden feeling of closeness. It's an atmosphere of playful fun.
プニプニ。
Stop it! That's really gonna give me the wrong idea! You can't do something like this to a virgin and not give him the wrong idea. That was a close one. Getting the wrong idea could ruin the friendship I've achieved with Kana. It's gonna be a case of like he still thinks like, oh no, I'm not worthy, but I need to. But I'm happy to have this friendship, so I need to like make sure not to ruin this friendship with her. And Kana's over here like, listen, I've sent so many fucking signals that I want you to bed me. By fucking God, how retarded are you? Okay, I already read that. Okay, your house is around here somewhere, right, Kana? We were delayed by our coffee break for longer than expected, and so I hurried back to the to the council office to deliver goods before we headed home. By the time we're close to Kana's house, the sun is completely set.
悪いわね。わざわざ送ってもらっちゃって。
Not at all, it's your night. I can't let you walk home alone.
頼もしいわ。でもここまでで大丈夫よ。ここからは明かりも多いし、これ以上はあなたが帰るのが遅くなっちゃうもの。
I need to worry about me.
ダメよ。男の子でも危ないものは危ないんだから。
The way you say it, Kana, makes me just want to reply whatever you say.
言っちゃっていいのよ。
Whatever you say.
それじゃあ、気をつけて帰ってね。
Whatever you say. Kana gradually gets smaller as she moves away. Watch her go as far as I can, and then give a sigh. Without really knowing why, I turn to go myself.
立脇くん、待って
Huh? Turn back, and Kana is close and large again, panting as she rushes back to me.
よかった。まだ近くにいてくれて。
What? Why? Has something happened?
あのね、メアド教えて。
Huh?
あなたのメールアドレス、教えてくれないかしら。
I need to repeat the question. But what do you want that for?
だって、知らないと何かと不便でしょ？
I mean, it could be.
そうよ。だからね、これが私のアドレス。
She opens her bag and takes out a small memo book. She then passes me her address, written there in a delightful hand.
どうしたの？
No, it's very clear, thank you. She made it sound like she just thought of this, but then she had the note already written down, prepared in advance. Kana-Route plans everything so meticulously, he isn't going to just give out her personal information on the spur of the moment. I'll tell you mine too. Complete the exchange of personal information.
落ち着いたら、試しにメールしてもいいかしら。
Yes, of course. I'm sure I'll be awake until late anyway.
そう、よかった。それじゃあ、また明日。
Kana sets off happily towards her house. This time I'll watch her go, wondering what just happened. We never talked about this before, right? Even when the man in black was on the prowl, we never exchanged information. So why now? It's like we got a lot closer today, that's true. So close that maybe with a little more I could even touch her. What is all this? What's going on? This is a flag for something. Or not? What the hell? Clutch my head, still in the daze. Confusion. And that's the sum of it. Trying to get through that daze, I decided to talk to my partner on Mondas.
妄想オツ
Hey, that's rude. I'm being serious. This is something that's really happened.
本当だとしたらただののろけじゃないですか。リア充爆発しろってやつですよ、本当に。
Really? This is successful?
マジっすよ。遠回しな自慢にしか聞こえませんでしたから。
I really was asking for your help with this.
女の子とお茶してメアド聞かれたって、そりゃ意識されてるに決まってるじゃないですか。完璧に放課後デートの自慢ですよ。ベルトさんモテるんすね。ひょっとしてマジでただしイケメンに限るなんすか？
No, I couldn't. Even if I did, I'm not at the same level as her. She's super popular.
じゃあ、あれじゃないですか？荷物持ちとしてこれからもよろしくって意味じゃないですか？
I think that assessment might be a bit too brutally realistic. The fact it's probable makes it hurt worse.
まあまあ、ベルトさんにはモンバスがあるし、いいじゃないですか。
What does that mean? I don't have to. Why does that mean I don't have to worry? Having this silly conversation helps me calm down a bit. I log out from the game and turn off my computer. There's no special meaning in kind of doing that. Nothing at all. Can't be. Beep, beep, beep. The moment I hear the sound of an incoming message, I jump over and grab my smartphone. Send his name is Kana-Route. Oh, she actually contacted me. I'm sending this message as a text. Does it reach okay? I've never texted a guy before, so I wrote and rewrote this many times. Please forgive how long it took. Also, thank you for helping me with my shopping today. I'd like to go get tea with you again. Good night. See you again at school tomorrow. What? What is this? What's going on? Can I consider myself special after all? It really looked like I have a chance. It really looks like I have a chance. Look, she literally said that this is the first time she's ever messaged a guy. Why would anyone send a mail like this unless they were interested in the other person? It's using emojis and everything, right? Normally it would just say this is a test or something like that, and then there, right? Right, aren't they? Boy, this is big. I'm suddenly getting all sorts of crazy ideas. I can't wait for tomorrow. I need to let someone know about these feelings. But it could make things harder with the tender team if I talk to any of them. And if Kana wants to keep this quiet, I can't be the one to start spreading it around. Keep this quiet. That sounds so good. Secret love between the two of us. This has such a literary flavor. I wonder for a moment if I should be letting my imagination run away with me like this. Sure, why not? Just for the night. You can picture our kids already. Hold on. Slam them brakes, buddy. Calm down. Just cool it. Talking about Kana here. She's not sent from. Category F for friend. She's turned down a long string of suitors. I'm probably no different. Come on, there's no probably about it. Damn it, talk about coming down with a bump. Now I just want to die. I'm just happy I didn't send some dumb reply about how much I like her or something like that. That was close. Don't know for sure what's going on. I better not step out of line. But it would be rude not to reply at all. But I sent something back. What kind of reply should I send? Some brisk business-like? Or should I use emojis and stuff too? She might think I'm trying too hard if I use emoji. But if I go prim and proper route, she might think I'm not interested. I wouldn't want to give her that impression. Which one should I go with? I don't know how Kana really feels, that's the issue. What kind of mail should I be sending back? Something that isn't too pushy, but lets her know I want to get close to her. I can't write an email, that's good enough! Oh, what the hell should I do? Is she gonna be down in dumps because you didn't reply? What's going on here? Snap back to myself and find sunlight coming in through the window. It's morning! Just falling back asleep. I've been planning on thinking about the Kana issue all night, but at some point I must have drifted off. Oh, crap, the time. Check the clock to see I can barely make it before lessons start. If I get changed like Superman and run like the Flash, I might just make it. No time for breakfast, I just need to run. Roll my shoulders and take a glimpse in the mirror as I head out. Oh god, my hair looks awful. The right side of my fringe and the left side at the back are standing up like antennas. No time to fix it now! A hot guy would take the time to fix his hair in a moment like this. No. A hot guy would wake up with his hair already perfectly coiffed. Damn you hot guys. I don't think they just naturally already have their hair done up like that. I arrive at school just beating the first chimes by a hair's breadth. I haven't sculpted my body to be useful for this kind of purpose, but it does come in... I haven't sculpted my body to be used for this kind of purpose, but it does come in useful when required. Huh? I see it. Then I see a familiar cluster up ahead.
みんな、ちゃんと前を見て歩かないとダメよ。
I encounter Kana and her followers walking together through the campus. I often see them talking, but I'm not sure I've seen them walking and talking before. Oh, how to handle this. Just thinking about yesterday sets my heart aflutter, and so it's gonna be hard to face her. Why does this have to happen on the one morning my hair looks like a bird's nest? Our eyes just met. Quickly hide my hair with my
今
hands.
日の先輩、ちょっといい匂いしません？新しい香水ですか？嫌だわ。朝からお菓子作りをしたせいね。ちゃんと匂いを落としてきたつもりだったのに。きっとそれですよ。先輩の指からいい香りがしますもん。先輩、私にも嗅がせてくださいよ。もう、恥ずかしいわよ。
Even as she plays embarrassed, Kana looks over at me. She's definitely looking over, isn't she? I don't at least wave. That could be seen as being rude too. If I move my hand, my hair is going to spring back into wild shape. In that case, like this. End up pressing my hair down with my wrist while waving a hand from the top of my head. Makes me look like some kind of deformed rabbit, but I don't see any other choice.
ねえねえ先輩、こっちにも指貸してくださいよ。
本当に嗅ぐの？
My efforts seem to be for nothing as Kana goes back to talking to her followers. What the hell am I doing? These are some embarrassing hoops I'm jumping through. The idea she was looking over at here was my imagination getting away from
なあ
with
立
me.
脇、お前何やってんの？
There, I'm the perfect rabbit now. I'm going to impress everyone with my bunny skills during the camping trip.
おお、なるほど、隠し芸の練習だったのか。
Sure, I'm not sure where rabbits come into things, but he seems to have bought it. Oh boy, Kana has me wrapped around her little finger, doesn't she?
お、どうした？朝から死にそうな顔してんな。
Hey, morning, bitch. Made like a bunny and hopped out of there. Sense the theme developing, but my body and mind are both in tatters already. Can't get Kana off my mind as yesterday, and it's really throwing me off my game. Boy, if living as a blood bag makes me feel like this, I'd wish I'd been born a plant.
おーい、立脇がなんかおかしなことになってんぞ。ワッキー、どうかしたの？
Nakamugata has been called into action too. Normally be happy about it, but today I just want to be left alone. What is life? For that matter, what are humans?
ほんとだ、哲学しちゃってる。なんか嫌なことでもあったんか？元気出せよ。おっぱい揉むか？
は？
戻った。じゃあ。
What?
何か甘いもの食べさせてあげる。
Life is betrayal, Kazuma Tatewaki.
名言みたいなこと言い出しちゃった。何を悩んでんのか知んないけどさ、難しく考えんなって。男の悩みなんて大抵はすっきりしちまえば解決するみたいだし。お腹が空いてるだけかもしれないもんね。ほら、ワッキー、飴だよ、糖分だよ。
The two of them continue to try and cheer me up. They sure are great girls, I think. And not for the first time. But their kindness at not having touched upon my wild hair even once actually stings into my chest like a blade.
あの野郎、ゆずきちゃんに構ってもらえて羨ましい。なんであいつばっかりモテるんだろうな。寝癖すごいのに。
Because he is! That's exactly what I need at the moment. People to bring me back down. Why did you laugh back there? That's what's keeping me from calming down.
はあ、こいつは相当重症だな。そんなに？ああ、こいつはお医者様でも治せないってやつだな。というわけで、ブルジョアジーの台頭、経済危機、新しい思想を背景とし、三部会での屈辱を経て、市民がバスティー牢獄を襲撃。
Down with the bourgeoisie! Viva la revolution! Even after our lessons start, the strange feelings in my chest haven't been resolved. I regret doing that. My shoulder is in fucking pain.
バスティー牢獄っていうのは当時の王政の象徴みたいなもので、
Each is actually giving her all this to this lesson, but it's going in one ear and out the other.
フランス革命といえばバスティー牢獄ってくらい有名だけど、実際には解放された7人の中に政治犯はいなかったそうよ。
Rather than the 7 being held in Bastille, I'm far more concerned with my heart being held by Kana.
お、カンナ先輩じゃん。
That's right, dude, Kana. Huh, Kana?
体育の時間みたい。そういえば、カンナ先輩のクラスってブルマが多いんだね。
ほう。拙者天道界の人間だけど、月下界のブルマだけは高く評価してるでござるよ。
バッカ。エロさと言ったら天道界のスパッツのが上に決まってんだろ。
That's all it takes to bring the lesson grinding to a halt.
さすが先輩、すっげえプロポーションだぜ。おっとけどけ、見せろ見せろ。
All the boys are immediately over by the window looking outside.
ちょっとみんな、真面目に授業受けてよ。
Of course, we're in the middle of a lesson right now. I was caught by surprise and so missed my spot at the window. Now I'm faced with a wall over the boys' backs, meaning you can't see a thing.
ねえ、みんな、授業中だよ。ちょっと男子、そんなに窓際に集まらないでよ。女子はみんないい子たちばかりだよ。そうよ、どきなさいよ。私たちが見えないじゃない。そっちなの？こうなっちゃうともうどうしようもないかな。先輩素敵よね。どうやったらあのプロポーションを維持できるんだろうね。この間ふざけたふりして抱きついてみたけど、すっげえ細いんだぜ。あの胸でウエスト60切ってるって反則だよな。
去る情報によると、バストは90の F カップらしいでござるよ。
マジかよ、やって
みんな授業
あれで彼氏いないとか信じられないよね。ひょっとして攻略難易度 SS クラス？
そりゃあカンナさんほどの人ならよりどり緑なんだし。授業、そうそう、この学園にいる男子じゃそもそも無理無理。
くぬぬぬぬぬ、マジさい、悔しさより納得って感じだけど。
My classmates are all excitedly talking about Kana. What the guys and the girls all agree on is that Kana is a noble flower too precious for anyone to ever pluck. Thought we were getting along pretty well, but now I'm faced with what feels like an impossible, unbreakable steel wall between us.
竹脇くんは大丈夫だよね。私の授業だし。
Oh, Kana.
ひどいよ。こうなったら先生だってブルマ入っちゃうんだから。メイちゃん、それは早まりすぎ。その年でブルマは。やべ。ああ、言っちゃった。もう神塚さんの内心って覚悟しといてね。ダーリンが他の女性にうつつを抜かしてる怒り分まで上乗せドーンって言っちゃうんだから。それ完全にとばっちりじゃね？うち全く関係なくね？
Lesson's finished for the day and I make it home in one piece. Miss Motoyurugido broke down completely, but aside from that, nothing else untoward happened. Apart from my own heart. Dearest stepmother, there are some people here in the city who are so popular. I wish you the best. P.S. The city is totally crazy. Teach and Dad a cartload of homework too, so I'd better get started on it. Message? That's just when I'm feeling all fired up to start studying. One message, Kana. Watch from Kana. Forget studying and open the mail. I've got studying and open the mail. It's from Kana, no doubt about it. Good evening. Are you already asleep? I'm sorry I couldn't say hello this morning. Even though you gave me a wave, it's difficult to have a proper chat with many people around, so let's talk with just the two of us, perhaps in the student council room. Also, your bunny impression was adorable. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be waiting in the Tendo office. Yeah, Kana saw me and she was watching! Pretty much given up, so this mail is like a bolt from the blue. She saw my crazy hair and my hopping around, all of it. Thanks, I'm so embarrassed. I roll around on the bed. However, this also means that, even in that situation, she was watching me. It also means something, doesn't it? I mutter into the sky. The shadow that was falling across my heart has been blasted away by just a single message. I'm so simple! And she's gonna be waiting for me in the Tinder office tomorrow. Yahoo! Need to get some rest now. High as a kite. Feeling high as a kite, I throw myself onto the bed. I feel so excited, it's like the camping trip is tomorrow. I haven't done my homework. I got too excited. I want those chibis! Now the classes are finished. I'm so excited today that it's even been annoying me. The reason's obvious, of course. Kana's waiting for me. I'll have to Tendo again today, spring in my step.
なんなの立脇氏が天道の活動に熱心だなんてこれは天変地異の前触れ
Nothing so dramatic, trust me. Let's just get over to Nintendo.
まあ拙者的にはやる気になってくれて嬉しいけどさ人手が増えれば仕事も早く終わるしそしたら届きたてほやほやのアニメ DVD も見られるからね
Well said, you'll have time for 2, maybe 3 of them today. Come on, let's go. Where's Bitch?
急に仕事が入ったとかで先に行ったんだ
Gotta let Bitch do all the work, let's move.
ねえほんとどうしちゃったの
Hear you, Kazuma Tatewaki has arrived.
さっきからテンション高すぎてなんだか怖い
あら、いらっしゃい。来てくれたのね。
As Mizunori and I come in, Kana, working alone at the table, looks up and smiles. Life. Sorry, I meant to say, what nice weather we are having. Lost class. The moment I saw her, I almost asked her to make breakfast for me every day for the rest of my life.
そうね。明日の林間学校もこれくらい晴れてくれるといいんだけど。
Whether she understands the turmoil in my heart or not, Kana just gives me the same warm smile. Looks like she's beaming minus ions right into me. Ah, what a healing effect.
あ、今ネットで確認したけど明日は晴れるみたいだよ
There's nothing to fear with Kana's smile, any rank clouds will just be blown away.
そうだといいんだけど。
拙者もいるんですけど会話に入れてほしいんですけど
No. Ah, sorry, it's not like I completely forgot you were here or anything. Bizabori?
それ国道の名前だからっていうか拙者の名前間違えたことなんてないよね
I'm kidding, Biza. Just kidding around. I remember bitch too. Don't worry, huh? Remember, that's the seat bitch normally sits and it's empty. I realized that Tenjin Daida isn't here either. I thought she said she was going on ahead.
春日ちゃんと神塚さんには天道会を支持してくれてる部活に挨拶に行ってもらってるの。
I see, so that's another job that has to get done.
今日はあの二人が行ったんでござるか珍しい
Yeah, now that you mention it. I would have thought that would be something you did, Kana. Kana is so popular. Those two have their fans, of course, but no one is better suited to dealing with human relationships than Kana.
普段はそうなんだけど、林間学校の前に仕事を片付けなくちゃいけなくて、今回だけお願いして代わりに行ってもらったのよ。
As a veritable mountain of documents on the table in front of Kana. She's still got this much to do, even on the day right before the trip. Student council life certainly isn't easy. I'm sorry for disturbing you while you're so busy.
そんなことないわ。手伝いに来てくれたんでしょ
Of course, put your packing mule back to work. That's me, mule boy.
ありがとう。馬車馬扱いはさすがにできないけど、頼りにさせてもらうわね。
No worries, I'll do whatever you need. A shoulder rub, a shoulder massage, anything.
それ全部同じ意味だから拙者もいるからねそんな怪しげなことさせないからね
You better not get in the way, Bicabola.
もう文字数しか合ってないよねそれ
The sun has started to set, but the tender paperwork is continuing. We haven't talked at all during the time, apart from about the work we are handling. Mizunori is quietly going about his own work, with only the sound of scraping of pens and clacking of keyboards. Feels a bit strange given how full of talking and energy this place normally is. Kana, I've got some more tea for you.
ありがとう、助かるわ。
How's it going? You close to finishing?
ええ、作業は順調だし、今日中にはなんとかなりそうよ。
I'll keep bringing the tea and doing the copying.
ありがとう。でもごめんなさいね。本当ならたくさんお話ししたかったのに。
The man from yesterday did say something about that. I don't believe Kana called me here just to be her girlfriend. She probably hadn't been expecting this volume of work herself. No need to worry about it. This has been a good experience for me. Experience of spending all this time with her.
でも、随分と長い間働かせちゃったわね。そろそろ休んでもいいわよ。
I'm still fine. We're in to go. But I wonder why Tension Tide isn't back yet.
今日は行く箇所が多いから。でも、そろそろ。あら、ごめんなさい。ちょっと失礼するわね。
Seems Kana's getting a call on her cell phone.
もしもし、はるひちゃん？ああ、そうだったのね。ええ、わかったわ。こっちのことは任せて。いいのよ、大丈夫。それじゃあ気をつけてね。
After that short exchange, Kana ends the call.
挨拶回りはちょうど終わったとこみたいなんだけど、これから運動部と一緒に明日の林間学校で必要なものを買いに行くことになったみたいなの。遅くなるから、今日はこちらに戻らずにそのまま帰るそうよ。
Okay then.
そういうことなら、拙者もこの作業が終わったら帰るでござるよ。はい、登録終わりっと。立脇氏、これ生徒会室のカード機。これ持ってればいつでも自由に出入りできるから。
He hands me a white card. I'm not even a council member. Should I really have one of these?
私と春日ちゃんで登録お願いしたの、迷惑だったかしら。
No, certainly not. Not a problem at all. But is this really okay?
大丈夫よ。あなたならみんな納得してくれたから。
そうそう。拙者もビッチさんも承認済みだから、遠慮はいらんでござるよ。
That's the guest and I happily accept. Placed the keycard carefully into my wallet.
水則くん、今日はお疲れ様。
それじゃ、あとはお任せして大丈夫ですかな？
ええ、私の残りもあと少しで終わるから。
Mom, you're leaving already?
拙者の仕事は終わったし、そろそろ帰らないと、今週の美穂の単に間に合わないの。
I see, so that's why he was working so hard.
ではまた明日。
Good night.
お疲れ様。
Mizunori heads lightly out of the student council.
さて、私は最後の作業が残ってるから、お仕事に戻るわね。
How much longer do you think it'll take?
あ、ごめんなさい。立脇くんも先に帰って大丈夫よ。
Sorry, pretty dark outside. I'm not sure about letting Kana walk home alone like this. I want to try my key card and see how it locks the door, how the locks work. I think it would be better to have you around for that, Kana.
相変わらず、私に気を使わせないためにそんな言い方をするのね。ほんと優しいんだから。
Oh no, she's on to me. Well, anyways, there's no need to worry about me.
ありがとう。じゃあ、もう少しで終わるから、それまで待っていてくれる？
Yes, I enjoy watching you in act, Kana.
もう意地悪。それは照れちゃうからダメ。なんとか終わったわね。
Thanks for your help. We lock up and head outside. Kinda explained how to use the key card, so it didn't take long. Look up at the sky to find it completely dark.
わあ、星が綺麗ね。
Kana looks up at the sky, her eyes sparkling themselves. The wind blows through her fluffy hair. Just how cute is she? That was too much, honestly.
こんな時間までかかるだなんて思わなかったわ。でも、あなたがいてくれるから安心ね。守ってくれるんでしょ？ナイトくん。
But I will, anytime you need me.
頼もしいわ。
We didn't get to talk much. My original intent for visiting Tendo. But now we have the option of walking home together. I'd stay behind all night for this. Woohoo! There isn't even one club left training at this time, is there?
不審者騒動は解決したけど、しばらくは念のために早めに切り上げようって部活が多いみたいね。
Let's see, better safe than sorry. Fall silent after that exchange. But when I'm spending time with Kana, even saying nothing is fun. I actually slow down my walking speed in order to keep this moment going for as long as possible. Kana notices and also slows down without saying anything.
立脇くん、今の。
Yes, I heard something too. Both heard the sound because we weren't talking. There's no sign of everyone else around us. So someone creeping along and hiding. It's not the man in black again.
まさか、だってあれは、っていけない。
Kana quickly covers her mouth. We have to be careful of what we say, seeing as we don't know who is making the noise. If the wrong information reaches Tenjin Daida's ears, all our hard work will have been for nothing. Could be a different stalker from before.
音がしたのは、プールの方向だったわよね。念のため見に行ってみましょう。
We arrive at the indoor pool from where the sound came. The lights aren't turned on, but the moonlight is enough to see what's going on.
誰もいないわね。
Looks like it. Can't see any sign of anyone.
電気をつけても大丈夫かしら。
After we have a better idea what's going on.
そうね。相手を刺激しちゃうかもしれないし。
Since arriving at the pool, Kana sounds a little unsure of herself, and her movements are stiff too. She's normally so mature and in control, but I guess scary things still scare her. Rather than Guru Kana, I can think of her as just a regular girl for a moment, and it makes me smile. Don't worry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you.
あなたがいるなら大丈夫よね。
It does sound like her voice is a little lighter, though that might just be my imagination. The sensation that she's relying on me makes my chest swell. Let's do a circuit and then head home if there's nothing to see.
そうね。じゃあ。
The boy, surprised by the sound of splashing, Kana grabs my arm and hugs it tightly. I'm enveloped by the softness unique to women and a wonderful sweet fragrance for both at the same time.
何かあったの？
It's just some water splashing, that's all, it's fine. I'm feeling so tense myself, I almost seem more scared than she is.
水滴？
Yes, just some wet old water.
ごめんなさい。取り乱しちゃった。
Anna steps away from me, her face red. Wouldn't have minded if she held on a little longer.
立脇くんって意外と男らしい体をしているのね。
Can't tell if she's talking to me or just muttering to herself. Yes, I do work out quite a lot. Flex my arms, making a bodybuilder pose, and Kana's expression immediately relaxes. Showing off my strength seems to have put her at ease.
だったら何かあっても安心ね。
Yes, your night is here for you, my lady.
それじゃあプール全体を見回ってみま
Tips
しょ
for
うか。
Dora. Kana scoots off at a reasonable pace, and I set off after her. Hey, Kana, it's pretty slippery along here, so be careful. There's still water on the ground.
そう言われても暗くてよく見えないわ。
Kana continues around the pool with anxious, hurried steps, obviously a little afraid. What I mean is, I think we should walk a bit more slowly.
そうね。じゃあゆっくり。
Kana, are you okay? Check out on her condition while also looking around us again. Just don't push her in. Has she been shot at with an air gun or something?
足を滑らせちゃったみたい。
PG incoming? So she just slipped. The tension in the air immediately thaws and I give a small sigh of relief. I just told you to be careful. Here, take my hand. Reach over as far as I can from the poolside.
せっかくのアドバイス無駄にしちゃったわね。服が重くてうまく上がれないかも。
Don't worry, I've been training every day so I can pull a woman out at such a situation as this. Oh, hold on, my feet are slipping around. It really is slippery here. Whoa! I proceed to fall in too. Oh.
日々鍛えて？
My arms are one thing. It looks like I've skipped a leg day a few too many times. That wasn't very cool. In fact, it was super uncool.
それより大丈夫？ セーブします。
What? Got a fucking problem? Yes, what about you? Are you hurt?
水も飲んでないから安心して。ごめんなさいね。元はといえば、私の不注意なのに。
Not at all. It's my own fault that I fell in. If we don't get out of here, if we don't get you out of here, you'll catch a cold. Ah, water's getting in my underwear. Don't laugh. You're just as soaked as I am.
ごめんなさい。私たち何してるんだろうって思ったら、急におかしくなっちゃって。
I mean, I feel the same. After all this, there's still no sign of an intruder after all.
確かに、今の隙をついて逃げるくらいはするはずよね。じゃあ私たち、勘違いでプールにやってきて、勝手に水に落ちたってことかしら。
Sounds like the short of it.
ほら、やっぱりおかしいわよ。
Is a picture of this scene gonna show up in at school the next day? Yes. I guess it is. Still floating in the pool, we both laugh loudly with each other. We keep on laughing until we're all laughed out.
こんなに笑ったのなんて何年ぶりかしら。
Has it been that long? I have an image of you laughing a lot.
声を上げて笑うことなんてめったにないわよ。お上品にしなさいって小さな頃から教育されていたし、それからもいろいろあったもの。
They have?
実は私、春日ちゃんにも負けないくらいのお嬢様だったのよ。
Wow, you were? I think that makes sense. You are so elegant and like baking so much. You do seem to have a better upbringing than Tinge and Daira, at least. Huh? As we talk, something strikes me as odd about her confession. Make this sound past tense?
そう。今はもう違うわね。
Kana scoops up some of the pool water in her hands and replies by looking at it.
実家が事業に失敗してしまって、やむなく遠縁の春日ちゃんの家に引き取られたの。その頃からかしら。両親と離れ離れになったショックにいろんな理由が重なって心から笑えなくなったというか。まあ、多感な時期と重なったのもあって、そんな感じだったのよ。もちろん、天神平家の環境は恵まれていたし、不満はなかったわ。春日ちゃんとは姉妹のように仲良くなれたしね。でも、それから少しして、私を養子に出すという話が出たの。拒否権なんてあってないようなものだったから、せっかく仲良くなれた春日ちゃんと離れ離れになるんだって。でもね、寸前のところで、春日ちゃんが、天神平グループを引き継いだ時に、片腕として必要だって反対してくれたの。あの子ったら、私と離れたいか、私はカナと離れたくないって言ってくれて。
See? So that's background of the intense love that Kana has for Tinge and Daira now.
こんな私を必要としてくれてるってことが、とっても嬉しかったの。
I'm not sure how to reply to that, and I'm unable to find any more words to say. It isn't the kind of thing I can laugh off or take lightly, but I also don't want to get too heavy and weigh her down. So that's where that slap came from.
ここでその返しをしてくれなんて、意地悪ね。
Sorry. Sometimes I can't read the
そんな意地悪
room.
な人は、こうしちゃうんだから。
Splash. Whoa! Kinda giggles and splashes some water at me. It might have been the first time I've ever seen her acting so carefree, childish even. All her walls finally down. She doesn't have her normal gentle smile like the sun, but rather an energetic and playful one. As I look at her, I sense my own excitement rising. I'll pay you back for that, Kana! Splash, splash.
連発なんて卑怯よ。
The old double splash. Her ties technique and skill. Oh!
じゃあ、こっちは3回ね。
Impressive. You forced my hand. This is the ultimate. Splash, 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 splash. Ah!
何か言ったかしら
You've really done it now. Splash. Scoop up a massive volume of water with both hands, then unleash a veritable tidal wave of Kana.
すごいわね
Even though she was just attacked by a tsunami, Kana is smiling so happily. Can I but smile along with her?
あなたと一緒にいるとなんでこんなに楽しいのかしらなんだか自分じゃないみたい
Kana sweeps up her deranged hair, smiling like a child. Me too. Have so much fun with you, Kana.
だったらもっと楽しくしてあげる
Splash, splash, splash. Pfft, don't catch me by surprise.
油断は禁物よそれ
think some hair has kind of got into a knot there. Ha! I'll counterattack with ease.
もうやったわねそれならこうよ
Kind of splashes some more water, moving in closer. No way, you can't defeat me. Strike back, closing in while splashing too.
も
I'm only paying you back. I look up and realize I'm much closer to Kana's face than I expected. Her cheeks flush red. Seeing like this, I finally become acutely aware of how close she is. Well, waves rippling back from the walls of the pool are gradually pushing us together. My eyes suddenly realize that her soaked uniform is turning see-through. Your bra, an elegant choice, so suited to Kana. I have to stop myself from staring. It's definitely a breach of etiquette.
立脇くん
That means the only place my eyes can naturally come to rest is on her face. My eyes are looking right at me. So embarrassed to look right back at her. My gaze slips downward a little and comes to rest on her lips. Kana. The waves press against our backs, finally close enough for our hands to touch.
私ねあなたのこと
Rustle. In that instant, both Kana and I looked towards the poolside. Who's there?
立脇くんあれ
Meow. Small shadow looks at us for a moment, then runs from the poolside without making any further noise. Still both stuck at the pool, we can only watch it flee, unable to give pursuit.
もしかして最初に聞いた物音って
It's just a cat. Looks like both of us really screwed this up. Quite panic over nothing in the end.
猫でよかったと思うべきなのかしらね
Yeah, we got all wet for nothing.
そうね
I'm enveloped in a strange feeling of exhaustion. But I should also give some thanks to the cat for providing me with this special moment with Kana. Not so sure how we'd explain this one. What a cute sneeze that was! Do even the sneezes from beautiful women sound like music? Ah, what am I thinking? Kana, get out of the water quickly! After that, Kana came back to my place. Both soaked and needed to dry off our clothes as quickly as possible, but I couldn't go to the home of a woman living alone. As all checks out, but even so, she said it would be okay because she's been inside my place before. I'm not sure what she means by okay, though.
先にお湯いただいたわよ
Yes. Kana! What the hell is she wearing?
どうしたの
Unless my eyes deceive me, it looks like you're only wearing a shirt. Not to mention a loose, almost see-through garment with cleavage and thighs all on dazzling display. In fact, I can almost see... Oh my, she doesn't even have a bra on!
何かおかしいかしら
Nothing's the matter. She's wearing one of my button-down shirts. A man's shirt is far too large for her. Ah, but why does this look so good? This is bad. It's great, but real bad. It's an incredible sight. I just want to grab her and snuggle her up. Each time she moves, the fragrance of shampoo wafts over to me. I'm glad you warmed up, but she looks kind of flushed too. She's used the same shampoo that I always do too. Now we smell the same. I'm sorry, Kana, but I don't have anything better for you to wear.
そんなことないわよ。このシャツ大きくてゆったりしてて、とてもリラックスできるわ。あなたのシャツだから。
Do you think so?
綺麗に洗濯されてるけど、それでもあなたの匂いがして。まるで抱きしめられてるみたい。
I'm gonna go take a bath!
風邪をひかないようにね。
I dash off to the bathroom as though running away. She'll steal my heart at that, right? Not just my shirt. She'll see the problem in my pants too. Oh, that was a good bath.
おかえりなさい。早かったのね。
Oh, God, the smell really is dazzling. I had to calm myself down in the bath, but my heart is racing. That was great. Really relaxing.
私の後でごめんなさいね。
Oh, no trouble at all. I got off more than I expected on sharing the water with her. I even swam in it and submerged myself in it. Just a little. It was the greatest bath in my life. Phew. I know, I'm sorry I completely forgot. I haven't gotten you a drink or anything. Do you want anything?
ありがとう。
To use some kind of item to distract myself. Well, if we talk about the origins of tea or something like that, something academic, could chase other concerns away. So I give Kana a drink.
おいしい。落ち着くわ。
Yes. That's good. I'm sorry. It's only instant. And it's not much compared to the tea you serve at the student council.
どうしたの？さっきから謝ってばっかりよ。
Holding her cup in both hands, Kana is sitting on the carpet. She looks 50% cuter, and that makes me desire her 100% more.
部屋の隅っこでもじもじしてないで、こっちに来ればいいのに。
Oh, I love the corner of the room. I'd be fine in a room that was nothing but corners.
面白いかね。
She smiles and drinks tea with both hands. She looks so elegant. Her pure white skin, the white shirt, and her white throat moving as she swallows the white milk tea. Well, she's so sexy and so cute, but at the same time, I don't know where to look. Need something to talk about. Something, anything.
そういえば、林間学校の準備はちゃんと終わっているのかしら。
Excuse me?
林間学校、明日からでしょ？
I hadn't expected this topic from her. I simply have to ride through it and cool off my desires. I'm all packed. What about you? You've been so busy with Dendo
も
stuff.
ちろん抜かりないわよ。ちゃんと昨日のうちに終わらせているもの。
That's exactly what I expect. I got ready so early simply because I'm looking forward to it so much.
褒めても何も出ないわよ。
That's not true. I'm receiving a fine reward from the epic valley between her tits right now. No, beyond her earthly desires.
成功させたいわね。みんな頑張ったもの。
I'll do all I can to help and make that happen.
頼もしいけど、あなた自身も楽しまないとダメよ。
Of course, you have to get proactive in enjoying this kind of event.
その通りね。
That quickly brings an end to the topic of conversation provided by Kana. She proceeds to gently blow on the tea to cool it. Seeing her blowing and sipping through, though it sounds rude to say, she looks very cute, like some kind of small animal. Hey, Kana, it's pretty late. Do you want to eat dinner? Finally find a topic of discussion. Food. Never let it be said that I have a rich imagination.
それだったら、私から提案があるんだけど。
What is it?
お夕飯、よければ私が作ってもいいかしら。冷蔵庫の中を見せてもらうことになっちゃうけど。
That sounds great, but are you sure?
もちろん。お邪魔しているのは私の方だもの。お風呂を借りたお礼に、そのくらいはさせてね。
But well, I can... Yeah, you can use everything you can find, no problem.
それじゃあ、腕によりをかけて作らせてもらうわね。
That, Kana moves to the kitchen. Perhaps thanks to the lighting of the kitchen, Kana's figure is outlined faintly through the shirt she is wearing. It seems that heaven is a place on earth after all. That's delicious. Just too delicious. Kana has prepared a stir-fry with an elegant sauce and a simple egg dish. So delicious, it feels like I'm being served at a 5-star restaurant.
よかった。あなたの好みがわからなかったから、無難な味付けにしちゃったけど。
It's perfect! It really is all delicious, also delicious. Having Kana, the idol of everyone at school, here cooking for me in my own home is the ultimate spice. If you get 5 stars, you can't put a price on this experience. Could this be it? How can life be any better than this?
また作る機会があるかもしれないから、はっきり言ってほしいの。
Huh?
どうせなら喜んでもらえた方が嬉しいでしょ。だから、あなたの好みを教えてもらえるかしら。
She stutters this out, her face turning bright red. She's so cute, I can barely contain it. I want her for my wife. I need to get her to sign some marriage papers right away. And now I'm sounding like a certain education professional. Okay, well, let me think. If I really had to make a choice, I like slightly stronger flavors, but that's only a very minor point.
もう少し濃いめってことで覚えておくわね。
Please eat too, Kana. You've hardly touched your food.
いけない。あなたの食べている顔を見てたら楽しくなってきちゃって。
We both start to eat again. It almost feels like we're family, like we're husband and wife. Am I just imagining it?
こっちの卵料理はどうかしら。私の中では自信作なんだけど。よ
Super delicious. Oh, this is so good.
かった。おかわりもあるからたくさん食べてね。
When dinner is finished, we start cleaning up. Standing side by side at the kitchen sink, we wash the dishes.
これで最後ね。
Take the plate from Kana and wipe it down and put it away. Yep, that's all of them. Indeed it is. I'm struggling with my desires, having this beauty and button down around me. But that's come to an end now. Adding in the fact that the camping trip starts tomorrow, and she really does need to be leaving. It's getting pretty late. Do you want to get going? I'll walk you home.
そのことなんだけど、もしよかったら、今晩泊めてもらってもいいかしら。
I do believe that I'll have to make use of a very special item if he doesn't get that he likes him after that. Okay, I think he understands. He's safe for today. What's worse, the machete or the belt? The belt is the answer. What did you just say? Well, I'm not sure how to put this. That's probably not. I can't find the right words. It's just collapsed into unfinished fragments. I never expected to hear Kana say that to me. Am I dreaming? It makes me working out so perfectly for me.
制服もまだ乾いてないし、今帰ったら湯冷めしちゃうかもしれないし。
Excuses. Well, you see.
ダメかしら。
Looks up at me with pleading in her eyes. She even moistened them up a bit to boot. She must be really considering me a gentleman to ask this. That's something to be proud of. Either that or she doesn't consider me a man at all. That would be horrible. I had fucking hopes for you. I had fucking hopes for you, Kazuma. I had hopes. And you dashed them all. All sorts of thoughts are spinning around in my head. If that's okay with you, Kana. I managed to get the words out.
ありがとう。それじゃあ、お言葉に甘えるわね。
Sorry, it's not a big place. Or all that comfortable to make yourself at home. I would have had the sheets washed if I'd known this was going to happen.
そうと決まれば、明日は林間学校だし、もう寝ましょうか。
Yeah, good idea. You can take the bait, Kana.
だったら、あなたはどこで寝るの？
Sofa? There's a sofa? I'm not gonna let you sleep on the sofa either. This is my place, and I say you get the bed.
あら、 珍しく強引なのね。
Please, let me have this one. Can't let a guest, let alone the wonderful Kana, sleep on the sofa. Forget the sofa, I'd happily sleep on the floor. Well, I'll turn out the lights. You go ahead and turn them out. I will force Kana to have to sleep in the bed, fooling the success of my operation.
ありがとう。それじゃあ、ベッド。
Whoops, I hear the sounds of her climbing into the bed. The thought of Kana being in my bed makes even the rusting of the sheets seem sexy.
おやすみなさい。立脇くん。
Yes, good night. I am severely disappointed. After that, I fall quiet. So much has gone on, I should be exhausted. But I don't feel tired. I don't know, I have a weird feeling of not being sleepy at all, yet also being in the middle of a dream. Which is what I was kind of thinking. Though this is her second time here, it's still crazy of her to suddenly ask to stay. Not to mention she's practically naked. I do have to wonder at her lack of vigilance. She's a bit carefree, I guess you could call it. So fluffy and kind to everyone. So everyone looks at her with a smile, but no one has ever looked at her with hostility, even in her entire life. Maybe she's oblivious to the suggestions of the situation. Nah, I need to think more positively. Maybe this is her giving me the green light for a little nighttime visit.
ねえ、まだ起きてるかしら。
I'm sorry, I was going to get carried away.
まだ何も言ってないわよ。
Alright, what do you need? For a moment I thought she'd picked up on my impure thoughts. I really panicked. Is my bed uncomfortable, perhaps?
全然快適よ。でも、やっぱり私がソファーでね。
No, can't allow that. That's the one thing I can't possibly allow.
あなたもなかなか強情ね。
I could say the same thing about you, Kana.
じゃあ、折衷案として一緒に寝ましょう。このベッド大きいから大丈夫。
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
嫌なら、私がソファーで寝るわ。
I had no idea Kana could be so aggressive. At the incident, the pool has peeled back more layers than I expected.
どうする？それともソファーで一緒に寝る？
Is sleeping together really the only choice?
だから狭いか広いか、好きな方を選んでね。
Very well, please stay in the bed. Oh, where's the clothes? Her tits are hitting me! Would this one be easier to use than that one? I wonder.
Save します。
I'll have to judge afterwards. The situation feels like another flag for something. A freaking death flags. How can it be this lucky and get away with it? Seriously, tomorrow I might get hit by a bus. I'll bump into a bear on the streets or get lost at sea or something.
もっとこっちに来ても大丈夫よ。
No, this is the best I can do. You know what? Actually, I'll just take this one just for his fucking face.
上書きするんですか？
Just for a panic. If we get any closer than this, I really won't be able to hold things together. Just being in the same bed as Kana is making my heart almost explode out of my chest.
そう？私は全然構わないのに。
I'm shaking up at his unexpected invitation. Should I snuggle, as invited, where it may destroy my heart's capacity to pump blood? He's inviting me in. Oh, this has to be a trap. If I'm getting the wrong idea here, it's going to destroy my relationship with Kana. I should wait a little bit longer.
私ってくっつかないと寝れない体質なの。
Oh, some soft pressing into my back. So soft and squishy. With everything else going on, I completely forgot she doesn't even have a bra on. The feeling of her pushing into my back.
普段も枕を抱いて寝てるから。ごめんなさいね。
This means I'm her new hugging pillow. Her smooth thighs are rubbing around my waist. This is not good. I can't get out. Now, even though I'm sleeping with her back there, she still couldn't miss it.
これで落ち着いて寝られるわ。それじゃあ、おやすみなさい。
Compared to my excitement, Kana's remains so calm and reserved. The realization that Kana can sleep so easily like this also depresses me a little. I guess I was just getting carried away. The situation seems painful proof that Kana just doesn't see me as a prospect for romantic involvement. Before I realize that Kana is breathing softly against my back. It kind of feels anticlimactic. And I've definitely been working towards a climax. There appears to be saliva on both of their tongues. Very suspicious. Sexy breathing tickles the back of my neck, making me shiver. Overwhelmed by the desire to just turn around and hug her. Can't. Just that fast. My powers as a gentleman are being tested. Decide to close my eyes. Doing that only makes me imagine even more sexy thoughts. Regulated breathing on my back and neck is so ticklish. The warmth of Kana's body, her breath, her smell, her softness. All of it is driving me crazy. I can't. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get any sleep tonight. Really, transition screen without chibi? How fucking dare they? It's morning.
Ohayo. Mite. Ii tenki yo.
Looks like a nice day. It does look like a nice day, I mean. Oh, Kana!
嫌だわ、人をお化けみたいに。
Of course, Kana slept over me last night. I've been pretty sure I couldn't get to sleep, but I must have been mentally exhausted because at some point I dropped off. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been so surprised.
すみませんじゃなくて、朝はおはようよ。
Right, good morning.
はい、おはよう。ご飯用意してあるから、よかったら食べてね。
Wow, really?
ええ、さっき近くのコンビニまで行ってきたの。あまり食材が売ってなかったから、自信は今一つなんだけど。
No problem. I'm sure it'll be delicious. After last night, now I'm getting breakfast by Kana too. What a day, what a glorious day.
よかったら、後で感想を教えてね。私はもう行くから。
Ah, you're going home?
ええ、制服も乾いたし、そろそろ戻らないと林間学校に間に合わなくなりそうだもの。本当は一緒にご飯食べたかったんだけど。
And as vice president can't afford to be late, can she? I guess there's nothing for it. We'll see each other again soon anyway.
そうね。それじゃあ、また後でね。
With that, Kana elegantly moves her way out of the room. Feels like her fragrance is still lingering in the air, and I feel drawn over to where she was standing. I was so tense yesterday I could hardly breathe, but now she's gone. My room feels so lonely. Now that she's gone, I feel it should be. I need to wash my face and get back to myself before breakfast. Huh? What's this? There's a pink toothbrush in the cup that I've never seen before. The opposite of my blue one. It definitely wasn't there before. She did say she went shopping, which means kind of forgot it. Still, I've seen something like this before somewhere. I know, like the ones often used by couples who live together in TV shows. A couple, huh? It's my face turned red just saying it. Words of powerful magic. Once I have the thought, I can't stop smiling. That's some odd stuff living with Kana. Could even lick this toothbrush now for an indirect kiss. I don't know what I'm thinking. That's not allowed. Have I forgotten already how my gentlemanly nature was tested last night? I can't give in now. Just calm down. Now the question becomes, did Kana really forget this item? Or not? Could it be a signal that she's planning on coming back again? What should I do with this? I should just take it on the camping trip and give it to her? But then what if she forgot it here on purpose? Right, I'll just pretend I didn't notice. That solution I come to feels completely pathetic, even by my own standards. I return to the main room to see the breakfast lined up on the table. Rice, miso soup, fried fish, fried eggs, and greens too. That looks so good, I almost suddenly feel really hungry. Breakfast? Kana, thank you for this. I make sure to thank her before tucking in, and then set about polishing off the delicious-looking repast. That's how you say that, isn't it? I don't know. It's still too early to leave. I finished breakfast and finished my preparations, but I don't really have enough time to actually do much of anything. I should probably recover my stamina a bit. Thinking back on it, yesterday was a pretty rough day. Even as an assistant, I did a lot of work after school in the pool and then kind of unexpectedly slipped over. As I could lie down for a moment, lie prone on the bed and sink into it. I close my eyes, making sure not to let the lure of sleep overtake me. Ah, it smells so nice. This is where Kana was sleeping. I breathed deeply, trying to draw all of the fragrance into my nostrils. Feels like I'm doing something illicit. Not to mention I'm going to have to continue using this bed into the future. Each time I do this, I'm going to remember yesterday. And I'm going to sleep deeply again. What should I have done? Whoops. There's no answer to that question. But at least this morning Kana treated me exactly like normal. Which means I did the right thing, right? I did the right thing? Crap, I don't have an idea. Today's meant to be a fun camping trip, but my feelings are so frustratingly vague. Because of my concerns, the camping trip gets underway. We're going to spend 2 whole days away from Inoshina Academy.
ねえねえ、クラガナさ、料理の材料は一旦ここにまとめておいていいのかな？すぐに料理を始めますから、もう炊事場まで運んでおいてください。了解。みんな、悪いけど荷物移動よろしくね。
There's a big gathering of students in front of the tent set up by Gekka. Kuragano is giving instructions to all the students. I'm sure that the winners of the election have to run the show. It still looks like quite a hard work.
クラガナさん、この後のスケジュールだけど、10分くらい遅らせられない？点呼に時間がかかってるみたいでさ。多めに時間を見積もってあるので大丈夫ですよ。不都合があれば私が対処しますから。ありがとう。みんなに伝えてくるね。クラガナさん。
Wow, she's pretty amazing. Since our arrival, Kana-Route has been constantly bombarded by questions. She has answered them all instantly, responding with absolutely perfect orders.
お前はそんなところに突っ立って。
Oops. Moved my eyes from Kuragano to see a puzzled Tenjin Daira looking at me. I mean, I was just wondering if there's something I could help with.
だったら、忙しそうな人間を捕まえて、暇だってアピールするがいい。まずはコミュニケーションを取ることが重要だぞ。
Tenjin Daira, my hands are totally free.
このタイミングで私に言うか？
You literally just told me to say it.
月下に負けた私に仕事を要求とは。まあいい。では、私を手伝ってくれ。
Roger that, your wish is my command. I've been spending a lot of time with Tendo recently. It also seems that Kana owes Tenjin Daira quite the debt. Is it strange for me to think that I owe her a debt too, then?
おお、こんなところにようやく発見したでござるよ、立脇氏。おっと、姫も一緒でござるか。
こいつがサボっていたから注意してやった。
I wasn't slacking off, but anyways, what did you want?
何じゃないよ。班で立脇氏だけがいなかったから探しに来たんだって。
Oh crap, each group has to make their own curry. Completely forgot. I've had a lot going on in the last few days, so I didn't really read the schedule in much detail.
早く行くでござるよ。拙者のお腹も限界寸前だし。
I hope they packed extra fucking portions for him. But I just said I'd help Tenjin Daira.
そんなのクラス優先でいいに決まってるだろ。私の方はいいからしっかり働いてこい。
Still.
ああ、うるさいうるさい。私は忙しいんだ。じゃあな。
Tenjin Daira moves without waiting for him. Moves off without waiting for a reply.
姫となんか約束してたの？
Nah, not really. Nothing like that. Her abrasive attitude actually got me off the hook this time. See, there's another way that helps out Kana. That she helps out Kana. What? Maybe that's another way that she helps out Kana. I'm grateful in my heart for Tenjin Daira, the way she takes care of those around her, and the way she can read a room.
てめえ！なんでカレーにマヨネーズ入れようとしてんだ！
味がマイルドになってうまいんだよ。
ふざけんな豚！てめえにカロリーって言葉を教えてやる。
Maybe 20 minutes after the curry making has started, the class is in an uproar as they all try to cook for themselves. No one seems remotely competent, but they're having fun.
萌えちゃん、その液体何？これはね、科学のモテない先生と共同開発した特製の惚れ薬なの。これをカレーに混ぜれば。それ、ちゃんと試したの。全然。でもきっと大丈夫。
ちょっとやめてよ。そんなの混ぜられたらクラス全部パニックになっちゃうじゃん。
そこまではしないよ。本命のお皿にちょっと混ぜるだけだから。それならいいか。
No, 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 you can't!
薬を落としちゃった
And my loud shout, Teach drops the test tube in surprise. The content of it soaks into the ground. That's not going to have some strange effect on the creatures on the ground, is it? We're not facing some crazy biohazard situation, are we? I'll just pretend I didn't see that. I do a 180 on the spot.
立脇、悪いけど薪持ってきてくれないか？このままじゃ足らなそうなんだ。
Sure thing, I need to start pulling my weight. Huh? Hold on.
カナ先輩、お手伝いに来ました。
先輩にはいつもお世話になってるので、今日は恩返しをさせてください。先輩は指示だけしてくれれば OK ですから。
もう、自分のクラスを優先しなくちゃダメよ。大丈夫です。超スピードで片付けてきましたから。
先輩をお手伝いしたくて急いじゃいました。
あらあら困ったわね。何をしてもらおうかしら。
Kana surrounded by a horde of admirers in the distance. Impressive, the cult of Kana lives on. But I think that she was sleeping in my bed last night. I do get a surge of pride. If I told anyone, they would probably say I was in bed alone, dreaming the whole time. That sweet fragrance of hers still lingers in my brain even now. I'm gonna know about better, biblical sense, if possible. Those feelings mix inside me with the happiness from yesterday. Breathing out from my warm chest, I head off to complete my task of fetching more wood. Hold on, it's supposed to be a camping trip? Why didn't I like a hut? Night comes early on the camping trip. One of the biggest contributing factors has to be not having the city lights around us. So dog out in the forest.
女湯覗きに行こうぜ。おお、青春だな。行くっきゃないぜ。賛成。ここは我ら B 組有志が道を切り開こう。
The male students seem to have found common ground here in this room. They've even overcome the boundaries of class.
やめておけ。覗きなど成功するわけがないだろう。何より止めなかった僕の責任問題に発展するのは困る。
でもさ、すぐそこで女子たちが裸なんだぜ。お前も裸見たくないか？例えばビッチさんとか。
なぜあんな下品な女の名前が出てくるのだ。
5秒のやつ、顔が赤くなったぜ。
うるさい。これは言うつもりはなかったが、女湯にはセンサーや監視カメラが仕掛けられているのだ。だから覗きなど絶対に不可能だ。
マジかよ。そう、俺たちの夢のドリームが。
All the excited boys are slapped back down swiftly by that single revelation from Gumyo. Mean who goes into battle knowing they'll lose. He does. What's wrong, Mizunori?
ゲームアニメにおいて宿泊するときヒロインが入っている風呂を覗き見るのは絶対の法則。ただし見ることができるのは主人公だけだ。
何を言っているんだ。
それがまだわからないとは。今こそ自分の人生の主役が自分自身であることを証明する時なんだよ。
意味がわからん。それにさっき説明したばかりだろう。
ああ、センサーと監視カメラね。それなら拙者。
マジか、ミザノリでかした。
さあ戦地に赴く覚悟のある者は拙者についてまいれ。
おお、俺はいいぞ。俺もだ。ここで行かなければ男じゃない。
Riled up by Mizunori's words, the guys all dash off towards the outdoor bath. Only Gomyo and I are left behind.
君は行かなくていいのか?
I think peeping is going a bit far. That's just a pretense, though. I really just don't want it to override my memory of Kana naked in my shirt. And if I see anything else, it's going to dilute that memory. Or fade it. I want to keep Kana on top. What about you, Gomyo?
行くわけがないだろう。僕は一応注意をしたし、あのアホどもがそれに現地でトラブルが起きれば、それは会長の責任だからな。
He stays on brand, I'll give him that. This is Kuragana we're talking about, though. So she has to have prepared for this eventuality. Like hiding senses in places you and Mizanori don't know about.
なるほど。確かに会長ならありえなくないな。
I would give her the credit for foiling the peeping and further boost her ratings.
それは困る。その前に僕自身の手で彼らを止めないと。待ちたまえ君たち！やっぱり覗き行為を見過ごすわけにはいかんぞ！
The room actually feels quite large once everyone has left. Huh? I happen to notice a strange envelope sticking out of my sports bag. It's just a letter. I opened the simple envelope to find a letter with cute handwriting inside. It's from Kana. My phone does not have the reception out here, so I'm reduced to writing letters. If you don't mind, could you meet by the river at 9? It's so simple, but I'm so happy. Invitation from Kana. How can I say no? Sneaking out to meet with a girl during a camping trip. Not just any girl, but Kana herself. Living my youth. Peeping at the bath is nothing compared to this. Oh boy, my heart is racing. It's almost time. 8:50. I think I can make it, but I need to get a move on. Thanking the God of timing, I head off towards the river. I arrive at the riverbed, the site of our meeting, to find Kana already there alone. She's watching the river flow by with a sad look on her face. The moonlight striking her divine profile feels like she's gone beyond somewhere I can follow. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hearing my voice, Kana quickly turns and looks at me with a smile. I give a small gasp at the gentle, familiar look on her face.
手紙に気づいてくれてよかった。それと雨も降らなくてよかったわ。
Why did you put that letter in my bag?
今朝、コンビニで封筒と便箋を買ったの。もう少し可愛らしいのが売ってればよかったんだけど。
Not at all, your handwriting is so cute, the simple stationery looked so elegant.
あなたってほんと褒めるのが上手ね。でも、そんなことばっかり言ってたらダメよ。だって、勘違いさせちゃうもの。
Wrong ideas?
そう。特に女の子は、誰かで構わず褒めちゃダメ。
Okay, I'll take care.
じゃあ、指切りね。
What, a pinky swear?
あら？指切り知らない？
Sure I do, but I didn't expect it to come up in this setting.
少し子供っぽかったかしら。
Not at all, let's do it.
じゃ、小指出して。
Do what I'm told and put out my finger.
はい。指切り玄満。嘘ついたら針千本ローマス。指切った。
To be honest, I've completely forgotten what we were swearing on. Just crossing my fingers with Kana makes me feel all warm inside. The smooth and soft sensation of her finger pushes my heart right up. So, what you calling me here for?
今日は月が綺麗よね。
I would die for you? That's the response here, right? That Kana looks up at the sky. I follow her gaze and look up at the sky myself. The moon.
あなたは夏目漱石って知ってる？
That's where this is going. Yes, nominally. Famous writer. Has his face on legal tender. Of course I know the name. I've never really read any of his works, but I know that cat thing and some of his famous
だ
lines.
から今日は本当に月が綺麗。
Huh? Yes, I mean, I guess so. I have no idea what she's talking about. The moon is beautiful, but I think Kana is more beautiful than that. But I just made a pinky swear not to say things like that, didn't I? Just checking if I can see if I can keep the promise or not, is she?
話はそれだけ。それじゃそろそろ戻らないとね。
Huh? Ah, okay. Did you want to talk about the weather? Or about literature? No idea what Kana wanted. The question mark over my head, I returned to my own room. I'm back. By the time I make it back, everyone else is already there.
立脇氏どこに行っていたの
Just for a walk. How did your peeping go?
僕が阻止した。感謝するんだな。
I guess that makes sense. They wouldn't have been here if they had been caught.
危ないところだったぜ。まさか本当に隠しセンサーがあったとはな。
さすがのミザノリもネットに繋がってないタイプはダメだったみたいでさ。
止めてくれて助かったぜ、ゴミョ。
ははもっと僕を称えろ。
というわけで残念会を兼ねて青春イベント第2弾を始めるところだったでござるよ。恋の話略して恋
おいいなあ、盛り上がるなそれ。
やっべえ、もしかして俺の好きなあの子が実は他にも好きなやつがいて。
僕を称え。
Ah! Well done, Gomio. I pat him on the shoulder. The girls didn't get peeped on, and our classmates didn't get caught. That's a win-win.
立脇君、君だけだ。僕のことを分かってくれるのは。
I mean, don't go out to try and peep, and don't go out to try and peep, and none of this would have happened. But I don't bring that up.
で、お前は誰が好きなんだよ。僕は駒形ゆずきちゃん。
倉賀野さん一択だな。お前らはどうだ？
断然カンナ先輩。包容力あるし優しいし笑顔が素敵だし。俺も先輩に一票。
Not really as popular, is she? I think from everyone present, Kanagano and Kana were the top two, with Komagata proving pretty popular too. I'd know it, of course, but it's still a bit strange that all the girls mentioned are people I'm on friendly terms with.
さすがカンナ先輩と倉賀野さん、驚異のヒロイン力でござるな。
なぜ会長の人気がここまで高いのか。
つまりゴミョ君はカンナ先輩推しということでござるな。
誰が天道会になど。
じゃあ駒形さん、
貴様、僕をおちょくっているのか。
Gomio gets himself into these messes by replying so readily. One thing, Mitazunori, can I have a moment?
おや、立脇氏にも推しメンがいるでござるか。
No, not really. I wanted to ask you, how well do you know Suseki Natsume?
まさかの漱石萌え、ハイレベルすぎて。
No, that's not it either. Do the keywords Suseki Natsume and moon mean anything to you?
ああ、それって有名な告白だよね。
Excuse me? Freeze up upon hearing this unexpected reply.
漱石が英語教師をしていた時の話なんだけど、I love you を訳す時、あなたが好きですじゃ情緒がなさすぎるから、月が綺麗ですねとでも言いなさいって漱石が言ったんだって。かなり有名な話だったと思うんだけど。
Well, it hadn't reached me for now.
なんかあったの？
No, it's coming. I just happened to hear something. Okay, it's starting to make sense. I screwed up completely. My head is spinning with how badly my ignorance has messed things up. Still, I think that one was a little too circuitous. Part ways with Tatevaki and head back to the lodgings. My friends who I'm sharing the room with are all still talking quietly when I get back, just like they were when I left.
あら、みんなまだ寝てなかったのね。
冗談。せっかくの泊まりイベントなのに早寝とかないわよ。
そうそう。カナが誰と密会しているのかなーって噂し合ってたんだよ。密会？
Their astute assessment of the situation makes my heart thump.
なんてね。カナが誰かと、なんてあるわけないわよねって話。
Where the fuck is it stuck underneath that? There we go.
なんか男子の方も今恋バナしてるって話でさ、それじゃこっちもやろっかってなってたところ。なんで男子の様子まで知っているの？そりゃスパイくらい送り込むわよ。全学年が参加してるから使える駒も多いしね。そういうこと。仕方ないわね、もう。
Girls always seem to have the upper hand when it comes to this stuff. boys probably don't have a clue what we have, that we have this intel on them.
まだ速報状態だけど、あっちもなかなか面白いことになってるらしいよ。
みんなそういう話好きよね。
そういえば、カナの名前、胃の一番に出てたらしいよ。いいよね、カナは。モテモテって言えば、女子にモテモテのサッカー部の遠藤くんの話ってどうなったの？
お断りしたけど。
なんだと？もったいなさすぎる。
まったくこのゆるふわは、後で後悔しても知らないんだから。
ゆるふわって悪口なのかしら。
でも確かにさ、カナが誰かと付き合うって想像できないよね。わかる。だって今までの告白全部断ってるし。
学園内の有名どころからは一通り告られて、それで飽き足らず他校の生徒からもされてたよね。
好意を持ってくれるのは悪い気はしないけれど、私は好かれるよりも自分が好きになった人とお付き合いしたいの。
それはわかるけど、理想高すぎ。一部じゃ、ユリの毛あるまで言われてるわよ。
それ私も聞いたことある。相手は天神平さんって説が有力みたいだけどね。
確かに春日ちゃんのことは大好きだけど、私はちゃんとノーマルです。
We spend a lot of time together, which is likely where such rumors come from. Such talk is not enough for me to ever consider leaving Haruhi alone.
じゃあ仮にさ、カナに好きな人ができたとしよう。そしたら、どう攻めると思う？遠回しに外堀からじっくりと埋めていくんじゃないの？
わかる。いざ付き合う時には、もう彼の逃げ場はなくなってるみたいな。
あれ？まだ付き合ってなかったんだ。なんて言わせれば完全勝利よね。絶対直接告白はしないよね。相手から告白させて、自分は逃げ道を残しておくタイプっていうか。
さあ、どうかしら。
I spent a long time with these girls, so it seems they do know me quite well. I'm happy about that, but also, at least for today, a bit embarrassed. After all, I did just try and be as direct as I'm probably capable of.
ごめんなさい。明日も早いから先に寝るわね。
うい、おやすみ。
電気消す？
大丈夫よ。私のことは気にしないで。
The other girls still want to talk. I climb out of bed, covering myself up to my head as if to cut out their voices, and immediately feel tired.
逃げ道を残しておくのは、そうかもしれない。
Maybe I'm just afraid. Looking back over everything that's happened with him so far, I can see that about myself.
だね。眠くて。
I was so nervous last night, I hardly slept after all. I want to question myself a little longer, but my awareness is sucked down into the darkness of sleep. The last thing I think of is the beautiful moon reflected in water and the cute but slightly puzzled expression on his face. Okay, it seems at least she realized, oh, you know, I thought that's gotta be the way, but he doesn't understand what I'm saying. So cold. Cold across my skin and opened my eyes. My head was so full of thoughts of Kana. I was the last to get to sleep last night. I had the same problem last night as well, so that problem has just been compounded. I better wash my face. Morning air tastes good! Take a deep breath, and cold air with a green scent washes through my body. Feels like this. That's cleared the cobwebs out of my head a little too.
誰だ？
Oh, the feeling of those fingers, Kana!
あら、声じゃなく指の感触でわかったの？これも指切りのおかげかしらね。
I've been very aware of the feeling of your fingers since yesterday. You're pretty embarrassed and scratched my cheek. At my cheek.
改めておはよう。今朝は早いのね。
It was colder than I expected this morning and it woke me up. Kind of smile looks brilliant again this morning. But remembering what happened last night, I'm not sure what kind of face to make. I feel all embarrassed and turn my eyes away from Kana.
どうかしたの？
No, nothing. Kana tilts her head, a little puzzled. She tried to confess her love to me, and yet Kana is acting just like normal. Like this. It was like this when we were sharing the bed too. I'm always the one getting confused and given the roundabout. Like I'm rolling around on the palm of Kana's hand.
それならいいけど、何かあったら遠慮せずに言ってね。
Sure, I'll speak up if I need to.
ちょっと待って。
Huh? Whoa! The moment I try to leave, Kana reaches out and starts to play with my hair. Her face, her long lashes, her luscious lips, all right in front of my face.
寝癖ついてるわよ。
Thank you so much. I'll help you with your hair too, except that it's perfect.
だってあなたの前で恥ずかしい格好は見せられないじゃない。あなたの家に泊まった時くらいじゃないかしら。その可能性があったのって。
You serious?
ええ。もしあなたが先に起きていたら見られたかもしれないわよ。
Kana with rumpled morning hair. Is it rouge to wish I'd seen that?
はい、これで大丈夫。
Thank you. I'd best get going. But then I remember the talk of the moon from last night. Even if I make a mistake, even if that wasn't Kana's plan, even if she was just making some small talk, my feelings aren't going to change. So I need to be a man and speak up loud and clear. Hey, Kana, I got something important to ask you.
大事なお話？
She tilts her head to the side. Oh, how cute! But no, I need to keep going. I need to speak up. Kana?
カンナさん、ちょっといいかな。
A tall, good-looking student comes over, interrupting our conversation. He's a third year, putting him in the same year as Kana.
あら、何？今、彼とお話ししてる。
ごめん。君とちょっと話がしたくてね。そこの君、少しだけカンナさんを借りてもいいかな。
Of course, please go ahead. I think the moment has kind of passed.
ありがとう。
His every movement is refreshing and cool. It's like he just jumped right out of the pages of the pickup Bible I used when I got here. Really has had him, if that sounds strange coming from me.
ここでは言えないことなの？
できれば二人きりだと助かるんだ。
そう。わかったわ。ごめんなさいね、立脇くん。
Kana and the hot guy leave. I watched the two of them go with complex feelings inside. It's kind of got me worried. Wants to be alone, which can only really mean one thing, right? Pretty clearly. But spying that was not the right thing to do. Even as I try to convince myself, my legs are already carrying me quietly after the two of them. Kana and the hot guy are talking by the river, a short distance away. Move up to where I can see them, keeping as quiet as possible. Getting this close is an issue if I use trees and rocks for cover. Oh man, I'm totally stalking her. I can barely hear anything out there saying, but I think I'll just have to put up with that. He's telling her he likes her, for sure. Hot guy's making all sorts of gestures, his entire body language telling me how close he wants to get to Kana. In response, Kana looks like she isn't sure what to do. Kana's popular, she really is. Makes me realize once again that she's far beyond my reach. I was so pumped up before hot stuff came along, but now I'm suddenly withering back down again. And that thing last night was just me getting mixed up and kind of just happened to bring Soseki up for some reason. Sure, that works. The reason she's become so friendly with me isn't because she likes me, but just because she's the year above me and wants to look out for me. I better get back.
あれ？
After taking a few steps, I bump right into Komagata. For a moment, it feels like my heart's about to explode. Komagata doesn't seem to have noticed Kana and her suitor, however.
お散歩中とか？
Yeah, something like that. What about you?
ちょっとお使いに行ってたの。で、ここが近道ってわけ。
Ah, right, gotcha.
もしかして散歩の帰り？同じクラスなのに、昨日はあんまり話せなかったしさ。
This whole camp thing is keeping you pretty busy. Hot stuff still isn't finished talking with Kana, but based on how she's set to have treated the last, however, many attempts, I think I can guess the results. And I thought I had a chance with her. Whatever was I thinking? Enough of that. Time to quit the creepy stalker act and start enjoying the camping trip. Made a conscious decision and keep on walking. After deciding to enjoy the camping trip and eating a massive breakfast, I've gone and upset my stomach.
おいおい、本当に大丈夫かよ。
ここに来て腹痛とは不運でござるな。
ほれ、管理人さんから薬もらってきてやったから、これでも飲んでおとなしく寝てな。
Sorry for all the hassle. I reckon I just ate too much.
朝ごはんめっちゃ食べてたもんね。うまいうまいってさ。
It's been a while since I got to eat that kind of stuff, so I got a bit carried away. I'll be fine though. You two go ahead and enjoy yourselves.
わーった。何かあったらすぐに助けを呼べよ。
立脇氏のことを置いていく。
林間学校はスケジュールがきっちり決まってんだ。許可をもらった立脇はともかく、うちらが遅れたら生徒に示しがつかねえだろうが。
He's right, Gekka might be taking the lead, but we can't have tandem members showing up late for stuff. People will start saying you aren't giving it your best effort. If that happens, the shame of having caused it will probably cause me to commit ritual suicide.
痛いのにさらに切っちゃうの？
Look, I'm just going to stay here, lying down.
でもさ、なんか顔色悪いし、悪化したらどう？
そん時おっぱいでも触らせれば落ち着くだろ。
何その破格のサービス！
いきなり腹が痛くなってきた。
俺もむしろ
つーか、誰がてめえらに揉ますかバカども。おれ、うちらもそろそろ行くぞ。
では拙者お見舞いとしてゲーム機を置いていくでござる。暇つぶしに使えるしね。
おめえ休ませろって言ってんだろうがよ。
It's fine, bitch. I'm gonna be bored in the area. Not sure if I'll actually play, but the thought is appreciated.
それを拙者だと思って懐に抱いてんね。
It's making me feel sicker, actually. Take it back.
なんでさ！
ほらほら、これ以上病人のそばで騒ぐんじゃねえ。
The two of them finally leave the lodging, bickering and shouting right up until they're out of the door. They're a distraction, but then it feels too quiet once they are gone. Oh, another wave of nausea. A few moments ago, I thought I was getting better.
すみません、Kuragano です。はい。
Oops. Mizunori and Bitch have only just left when Kuragano shows up.
突然ごめんなさい。体調を崩して休んでいると聞いたので。
You came to check on me? Thanks for your concern.
心配するのは会長。いえ、友達として当然です。どうですか？少しは良くなりましたか？
I have good moments and bad. It comes in waves. Right now, not too bad.
そうですか。ごめんなさい。私にできることはこれくらいしかありません。
Kuragano places a pile of bills and a water bottle on the table beside my bed.
保健係から預かってきました。お昼に飲んでください。
Thanks, that's a big help. I can't bring myself to tell her that Bitch got here with medicine first. I didn't expect you to have the time to come see me, though.
私だって友達が苦しんでいたらお見舞いくらい来ますよ。
Sorry, that was rude of me.
堅物と思われているのは事実ですから構いません。それより今はゆっくり休んでくださいね。
The fucking openings there are on the end where the head is. That doesn't make sense. It's usually at the end where your feet are because you climb in and then climb up to the fucking pillow. That way, you have to twist yourself weirdly in order to actually lay down. Or do the cat of just going down and then turning around. For that, she gives me a smile. I immediately feel better. An incredible healing power. The pain just fades away, or at least I wish it did.
次の予定がありますので、これで失礼します。
Oops, fuck. Kuragano gives an elegant bow and leaves.
マッキー大丈夫？
Oh, as soon as Kuragano has left, it's time for my dad to shows up.
ノックし忘れた。もう一回外に出。
Don't worry about that. Why are you in such a panic?
どうしたもこうしたもないよ。君が病気で寝込んでるって話を聞いたから。あれ？そこまでひどくない？
Just stomach ache.
そっか。よかった。すごい高熱にうなされてるとか、お尻からバナナが生えてきたとか。
Things sure do get embellished quickly. What kind of disease makes you grow bananas from anywhere? Let alone...
恥ずかしいな。ごめんね。休んでるのにうるさくしちゃって。
Oh, I'm happy to see you. You were worried about me, right?
そうだけど。お薬はもう飲んだ？
I just did, so I'm fine.
そっか。じゃあ、私からはこれ。
What? Why would you bring bananas into this again?
ごめんね。ちょうどいいのが、おやつで持ってきたバナナくらいしかなくてさ。
I mean, we are camping in the mountains. I guess that can't be helped.
私、お仕事放り出してきちゃったんだ。早く帰らないとゴミオくんに怒られちゃう。
Yeah, you'd better get moving. Can't have the ones running the whole show causing problems for other students.
本当は看病とかしたかったんだけど、ごめんね。
It's the thought that counts, don't worry.
それじゃあ、時間取れたらまた来るからさ。じゃあね。
Forgot to flaps her way back outside, just like she flapped her way in. Feeling quite a bit better. I can even get up now.
立脇くんはいるかね。
Just as I sit up, Gomio comes in.
調子はどうだ。
Much better, thanks.
そうか。ならよかった。
After this brief exchange, we fall silent. What brings you here anyway? I didn't expect this.
なんだそれは。僕が薄情な人間とでも言いたいの。
No, just that I thought you would put your Gekka duties first.
病人の見舞いも立派な仕事だろう。
Yeah, okay, maybe it does.
まあとにかくだ。君が思ってたより元気そうで何よりだ。
Sorry for the worry. Thanks for coming by.
別に。それじゃこれでも食べてゆっくり休んでくれ。
But honest from you too. Gomio walks out looking pleased with himself. He was gruff about it, but he made the time to come and see me. That's why I can't write him off completely. He's good at heart. Alright, what now?
寝ておけ。
Oh! The appearance of another person in my room really surprised me. Surprises me. I do a double take and see it's Tenjin looking pretty pleased with herself too. Did you ever learn to knock when you enter someone else's room?
したぞ。もっとも、お前はゴミオとの話に夢中で気づかなかったようだが。
Really? Are Gomio and I really that involved?
で、調子の方はどうなんだ？
Not too bad now. I think the medicine is working because I feel much better.
ならいいが、心配するやつだっているんだ。
Oops.
ならいいが、心配するやつだっているんだ。なるべく安静にしておけ。誰とは言わないが。
That sounds like the thing I really want to know.
どうせすることもないんだ。あれこれ考えた方が暇つぶしになるだろ。
You sadist.
私からはこれくらいだ。そうそう。この後、多少具合が良くなったからといって、外に出たりするなよ。
Don't worry, I won't.
ならいい。ずっと横になって安静にしてるんだぞ。一歩でも部屋を出たら許さんからな。
Roger that. Thanks for being so firm with me.
私にできるのはこれくらいだからな。
Jedidah leaves looking pretty pleased with herself. How long has it been since Tenjin left? Feeling a lot better, but I just start to think maybe I'll play some games on that handheld that Mizanori left for
こん
me.
にちは。お邪魔していいかしら。
Just hearing the voice of my next visitor makes warm feelings well inside me.
ごめんなさい。本当はもっと早く来る予定だったんだけど、いろいろな人に捕まっちゃって。
Don't worry about it. I know how busy you are.
ずっと寝込んでいたみたいね。かわいそう。
Kind of closes in with a worried look on her face. I'm feeling a lot better now. I think I just ate too much.
じゃあ、お食事は無理そうね。お見舞いにフルーツを用意してきたんだけど。
I'll take it. I don't have to think twice.
食べても大丈夫なの？
I know my own body very well. I'm fine.
そうなら、なるべく食べやすいものからにした方がいいわね。
Sorry for all the trouble.
これくらいいいのよ。あなたが体調を崩しているって聞いて気が気じゃなかったから。ずっと上の空だったって、春日ちゃんに怒られちゃった。
Kind of sticks her tongue out in embarrassment that she peels the apple. I'm shocked and delighted that she's been worrying about me so much.
はい、できたわよ。
Thank you. Wish I had to take some apples, but kind of takes my hand.
ダメよ。あなたは病人なんだから、そういうのは全部私に任せて。だから、はい、
She places a piece of peeled apple on a fork and offers it to me. I'm happy at this turn of events, but also kind of embarrassed. Really embarrassed, actually, even though no one else is watching. That said, an opportunity like this doesn't come along every day. Kind of keeps her smile, but tilts her head to the side. I'm not feeling like my masculinity leaves me much choice here.
はい、どうぞ。
I gingerly nibble on the offered piece of apple.
どうかしら。
Really delicious. This whole situation could be called pretty delicious, so actual food is only the delicious cherry on top.
消化のことを考えたら、本当はすりおろしたかったんだけど、道具がないから。
Don't worry about it. I'm so happy that you're thinking of me. I really can't complain.
もう、大げさね。
Kinda smiles while offering some more apple.
お薬はあるのよね。
Yeah, bet you Kuragano have both been by with some.
あら、クラガノさんも来てたの？
Everyone from Gekkei Tendo came by, actually. I'm feeling a lot better as a result.
やだ、ずいぶんと出遅れちゃったみたいね。でも、その分、いっぱい看病させてもらうから。
I'm not sure you've got other... I'm sure you've got other things you need to do. While Gekkei might be running the show, Tendo still has a lot to do and support. Kinda especially important, taking the lead and keeping everyone motivated.
仕事は全部片付けてきたわ。だから、私のことは心配しないで。
Okay, if so, so. I'm impressed that she's just finished so much work already. Having finished it all before she came to see me sounds exactly like something Kana would do.
そろそろ横になった方がいいんじゃないかしら。治りかけが肝心って言うし。
Indeed. I lie down. Maybe because I ate something. I start to feel sleepy.
一応、お熱も測っておきましょうか。
Kana closes in, almost as though lying on top of me. Huh? Huh? She proceeds to place her chin on my forehead. Hold on, what is this? Yeah, what is this? I've heard of like forehead to forehead, but never chin to forehead. Wouldn't do a whole lot if I were to do it, you know? It's fucking a bit of isolation there. If I move my head a little, I'm gonna touch her lips. We're so close. Her breath is already hitting me. My heart is racing too.
あら、少し暑いかも。
Can't very well tell her that she's the one causing it. She just fed me some little juicy apple, but my throat is already parched dry. Hey, so I managed to get a word out.
ごめんなさい。
Kana steps back to herself and jumps away from me, her face bright red.
ごめんなさい。つい春日ちゃんにやってるように、あなたにもやっちゃって。びっくりしたわよね。嫌だったでしょ。
Oh, I mean, of course I did. In fact, I feel pretty lucky. What am I talking about? A long silence falls. We're both nervously looking at each other, waiting for the next move. It's bad. It feels like we're heading for parting ways in a really uncomfortable way. Need to do something about this. Okay. I'm starting to feel all fired up again, and then I feel her soft lips. Now I'm unable to even understand what happened. Just the fact that her face is right in front of mine at super close range is about all the information I can handle. Some soft and sweet presses against my lips. It's like my nervous system was shut down with no sensation in my body other than my lips. I can't hear anything, and I can't see anything. My head is empty, just white noise. I can't even breathe. Even as I'm lying there stunned, Kana slowly draws back from me.
初めてはうまくできないって本当ね。
Kana gives a wry smile. I'm just stunned, unable to do anything but stare at Kana's beautiful face.
昨日の夜のこと、覚えてる？
Kana looks at me with moist eyes. Drawn into her alluring gaze, I can only nod, speechless.
あの時の言葉の意味なんだけど。
ちょ、聞いてよ、立脇氏。
This guy just really want... I really want Kana to just like... Leave. What?
おや、カンナ先輩もお見舞いでござったか。
ええ、でももう。
そうでしたか。お疲れ様です。
おお、マジかよ。本物のカンナ先輩だ。
おい立脇、お前先輩に見舞われるとかふざけんなよ。
Then I realized some other kids from our class are standing behind Mizunori. Things are getting a bit crowded in here for a sick person's room. It's also too soon for them to come back from recreation. What are you guys doing?
でね、立脇氏、ちょっと聞いてよ。
Mizunori is still trying to get my attention while Kana stands at the side, smiling at everyone.
立脇くんももう大丈夫そうだから、 私そろそろ行くわね。
Thank you so much, Kana. Barely managed to thank you in reply.
昨日の夜拙者たちが女子風呂を覗こうとしてたのがなぜか女子にバレてたのでござるよ。
なあ、俺たち未遂だったよな。そいつを女子たちにちゃんと説明してくれないか？
お前カンナ先輩に見舞いされているとか羨ましすぎるだろう。
Stop talking all at once. None of this matters to me anyway.
それでも拙者はやってない。どうか冤罪を証明してほしいでござる。
Hey, I'm sick. Can't you get Kumyo to do that?
だってあいつ未遂でも罪は罪とか言いやがるし。
I mean, Gumi wants to take all the credit for stopping them, so it suits him to have a bad guy have a bad guy in this situation.
それより俺も腹痛になってカンナ先輩に見舞いされてよ。
Please, come on, give me some peace and quiet. My own stomachache has been chased off by a mixture of surprise and confusion. I'm left surrounded by a gaggle of shouting guys.
それではこれにて本年度の林間学校を終了します。
We have returned to the school, and Kuragano is giving a closing address. Let's bring his camping trip with all its surprises to an end.
お家に帰るまでが林間学校だからね。
Teacher pulls out the classic line, and finally we can relax.
腹減ったし、なんか食って帰るか？
それより早く帰ってシャワーを浴びたいよ。
拙者もさっさと帰るよ。取りためてあるアニメを消化しないといけないからね。
ちぇ、付き合い悪いな。ま、うちも荷物を置きに、とりあえず家に戻るとすっか。
Some still have plenty of energy, some are exhausted, and some have already made plans. All sorts of situations, but it seems like everyone has enjoyed the trip. So much happened. It's been the most eventful trip I've been on in my life. I was sleeping for half of it, but still very eventful. I'm worn out. The camping trip finally reaches its end with my return home. My stomachache got better and I enjoyed the rest of the trip with everyone else, but it still takes a physical strain on me. I've just fallen into bed. It's going to be in the morning in an instant. Just the best time for the mum bus. I don't have the energy to play the game, not really. But I could talk to Ares. In fact, I want to. Need to talk about all these feelings inside me. Stagger over to the PC.
ベルトさん、お疲れ様っす。
You haven't been able to play either.
お前もって、もしかしてベルトさんもインできてなかったんすか？
I got a bit busy. Anyway, there's something I want to ask you today.
お、なんすか？任せてください。ベルトさんのお悩みとあれば全力で当たらせていただきますよ。
Feeling less sure about this already. Talking to this guy just feels like a mistake. Nah, I think I've changed my mind.
そこまで言っといてそりゃないっすよ。こうなったら話してくれるまでついて回りますからね。
You're some kind of stalker! I decided it might at least make me feel better, so I started to talk. One of the strengths of an online game is being able to talk about things you couldn't talk about easily face to face. Well, I guess I should stop at telling you how I felt pretty sick earlier today. One of the girls from the year above tried to take my temperature, but kind of confusing, and we ended up kissing.
なんすかベルトさん、美人な先輩とできちゃったんすか？
How did you know she was hot?
話の感じでそうかなーって。ベルトさんならそれくらいはありえそうですから。
It is raising all sorts of questions about what you think of me.
まあそれはともかく。
What?
いやー、ファーストキスで先を越されるとは正直思ってなかったっす。
So there's the thing. The problem isn't the kiss. It's that we haven't really explained our feelings to each other at all.
キスまでしたのに？
That's right. Just so you know, she isn't the type to play around. Still, the fact that I don't know how she feels, but I've already been kissed by her is kind of definitely freaking me out. There's always a possibility that she was trying to take my temperature and our lips touched by mistake. Went on a bit too long for that, and I'm pretty sure it was a kiss, but... so many unresolved feelings!
じゃああれっすかね。暗黙の了解ってやつですよ。ほら、大人はいちいち告白なんてしないって言うじゃないですか。
Huh? Think that's what this is?
女子向けの雑誌で読んだことがあります。
What the hell is he reading stuff like that for? He's even collecting information from the other camp? Just how desperate is he to be popular with women? He's definitely got a soft side.
で、どうするんすか？
That's what I want to talk to you about.
わかったっす。ベルトさんのためなら、今日は何時まででも付き合うんで。
Hey man, I really love that about you.
好きとか軽々しく言わないでくださいよ。勘違いしたらどうするんすか？
After all we've talked about, I'd hope you wouldn't get that idea about me, us both being guys.
ああ、そうでした。あ、でもそういうのはなるべく言わない方がいいっすよ。
He's right, I made that pinky swear with Kana and everything.
ああ、自分とベルトさんの流すから水臭いこと言わずに話しましょう。
I feel grateful to him. I feel grateful to him. I really do. Feeling more settled, much calmer than when I first got home. Thinking about these things, I continue chatting with my hunting partner. And friend. Just a friend. Nothing else. I wonder who the person on the other side... I want those jimmies! I wonder who the person on the other side of the screen is, but they sure are my friend. The camping trip has ended, and school is back to normal. Oh, I see Kana walking ahead of me. As a stroke of luck, she hasn't attracted her normal gaggle of students yet. Good morning, Kana.
あら、立脇くんおはよう。今日は随分と早いのね。
I woke up early and couldn't get back to sleep. I think I'm still high on the whole camping trip experience. I talked late with our Aries, and yet I'm still feeling pretty good. It really helped me to work through the issues.
それじゃあ、少しお話でもしない？
Of course, I've got plenty I want to say. The kiss, the toothbrush, the moon. To start with, some she can easily answer about. Ah, crap. All three are just me getting the wrong idea. There will be no coming back from this.
どうかしたの？
No, it's nothing.
そう。それならいいけど、昨日みたいに体調が悪いなら我慢せずに言うのよ。
I'm totally back on form. I really am sorry for all the trouble I caused. Start speaking, then remember the kiss. Can I ask about that kiss?
Eh?
By the time I regret it, it's already too late. Kana tilts her head, looking at me in puzzlement. I mean, you looked after me, didn't you? I just remembered that.
あの時のこと？
I've done it now. I can't come up with that excuse in the spur of the moment, but we've just gone right back to the kiss. I haven't changed the topic at all.
誰にでもあそこまで看病するわけじゃないのよ。
Huh. I hadn't expected that reply at all. What does she mean, attentive? She still refuses to say the important parts, leaving me unsure of how much I should say myself. Well, alright, enough. I'll go down in flames if I have to. If I ask something strange and screw our relationship up a bit, I can build it back up. Can't deal with this emotional vortex any longer. I think that I... So just talking, she places a finger on my lips.
眉間にシワが寄って怖い顔になってるわ。ほら笑って。
Huh? Hold on. Did you just shut me down trying to tell her how I feel?
あなたの唇ってやっぱり柔らかいわね。
Her white slender fingers gently stroke my lips. She strokes them some more, hot breaths passing between her lips. I don't have a clue what to do. I just stand there, letting her have her way with me. Female student comes running over, waving her hand.
あら、邪魔が入っちゃったみたいね。
Kana quickly steps back from me without making a sound.
それじゃあまた後で。
Stunned, all I can do is watch Kana as she starts to talk with the student.
おはようございます。あらおはよう。今日も爽やかな朝ね。
More girls rush over to Kana and start talking to her.
先輩がいるから爽やかになるんですよ。
よくわからないけど面白い解釈ね。
This will they, won't they, is starting to piss me off a bit. I wanted to end the part when they got together. Now we're at the fucking 2-hour mark. It's 2:30 in the morning. I don't think I could have withstood any longer conversation than that. Whoops. I probably should have read that one. Honestly, this might have saved me. There you go.
先輩、最近37と仲いいですよね。あら、そう見える？見えます。すっごく見えます。天道会の仕事以外で先輩が仲良く話す男子なんてほとんどいなかったじゃないですか。
実は付き合ってるんじゃないかって噂もあるくらいですよ。
あら、そうなのね。
で、実際はどうなんですか？
どうなのかしらね。
もういつもそうやって曖昧に答えるんですから。
おー、なんだ今日は早いじゃん。
Entered closer to find Bitch already there. She comes over happily towards my desk. It's reassuring, Bitch, how you never change.
何？ひょっとしてうち、今バカにされた？
Not at all. Thanks for the medicine yesterday.
いいって、気にすんなよ。うちとおめえの仲だろ？
Yes, exactly. Buddies and nothing more.
立脇くん、おはよう。
Good morning. You're in early today, Teach.
君の姿が見えたから、急いで走ってきたんだけど。
Ah, what's that paper you have in your hands?
やだな。ちょっとした進路希望調査だよ。だから、名前と捺印をここにお願いね。進路希望？ずいぶんと早い時期に。神塚さんは普通の進路希望調査だ。
Craft you and craft you. I'm not signing your pain purse anyway.
この手も通じなかったか。やるわね。やっぱり弱ってる時にさせるべきだったのかな。昨日見舞いに行こうと思ったのに、ゴミョウくんが仕事をいっぱい振るから、チクチク。
おや、先生まで集まって珍しいでござるな。
おっす、みざのり。ずいぶん眠そうだな。
林間学校に行っていた分のアニメの消化で忙しかったんだよね。海外の感想サイトのチェックもしなきゃならないし、一晩じゃ全然足りないよ。
誰もそこまでしてみろなんて頼んでねえっつーの。豚は豚らしく、ちゃんとダミーをむさぼりやがれ。それよりも、早くこの進路調査票にサインしてってば。
I'm not signing anything!
おはようみんな。集まって何があったの？
We were only camping for 2 days, but it feels so long since we last engaged in such chatter. Such a normal conversation, yet I find myself grinning. Lunchtime. Time to get reacquainted with another intrinsic part of school life. Lunch. I can't wait to see the lunch lady.
あら、こんにちは。あなたも学食？
After this morning, I'm surprised to be bumping into Kana again. Oh, Kana, I didn't think you ate at the cafeteria.
普段はお弁当なんだけど、林間学校があったから、お弁当の材料を買う時間が取れなくて。
I see, if you were anything like me, you just want to collapse. If you were anything like me, you just want to collapse last night. If I hadn't gone online, I would have gone right to bed myself.
おい、見てみろよ。立脇がまたカンナ先輩と一緒にいるぜ。
だと。
何してそうに。
でも、かな先輩、とっても楽しそう。じゃあ、やっぱり、付き合ってるって噂、ほんと？
Just being with Kana creates a whirlwind of whispers and gossip. My face stiffens a little, and then I notice Kana staring at me intently, maybe wondering what I'm doing.
それじゃあ、立ち話はこれくらいにして、先に席を確保しちゃいましょう。二人いると、こういう時に便利よね。
Sounds like Kana wants to eat lunch with me. Yahoo! Time to grab some seats.
さすがに勘違いはしないでしょ。自分とカナが釣り合ってるかなんて考えればすぐにわかることだもん。
ナウテのイケメンどもが軒並み撃沈してんだ。あいつとカンナ君がなんてありえないよな。
そうそう。カナと付き合える男性なんてこの学園にはいないよ。
People are still talking about us, and I don't really like it. It causes an unpleasant atmosphere to develop between us.
ごめんなさい。嫌な思いさせちゃったかしら。
Not at all. Eating lunch with you is paradise, Kana.
ありがとう。でも、今日は、別々に食べましょうか。
Okay, I'll take my leave. It's hard for me to say, and it hurts my heart to see her looking so apologetic. But all I can do right now is depart without causing any greater a scene. I mean, it isn't fair on Kana if I generate any more rumors about the two of us. While still feeling Kana's eyes on my back, I leave without looking back. I want Kana to legitimately just, like, get mad at one point. Like, hey, how about you fucking stop shit-talking him like that? You bastards. Like, just... Was there any visual novel that I've played where, like, the people were basically, like, fucking worshipping one of the girls, and when the main character tried to get with her, they just like continuously shit talked him, and the main character and like the heroine actually like got mad at them openly. Was there any visual novel that did that I've played? Because I don't remember right now, and I want that to I want to see that at some point. Whereas like they're like actively giving the main character shit because like, oh, you're not on her league, so, and her just speaking up, hey, how about you shut the fuck up? Because maybe you spreading shit like that is the reason why I turned you down. Just completely go ham on them. In the end, I decided to eat some bread from the shop in the courtyard. The breeze blowing through the grounds feels great. That's pretty crazy. Staying with her would have only caused more trouble for her. But then I think of the pained look on her face as I left. Maybe I should at least mail to confirm things with her. I better not make it too stiff and formal. Please don't worry about what happened. It's nothing for you to worry about, Kana. How you doing? That looks okay. Send it off. Oh, that was quick. She replies almost right away. She was already typing something. And I'm so simple. Just that thought gets me smiling from ear to ear. I'm okay, but thank you for worrying about me. Huh, that's good to hear. Looks like it hasn't bothered her too much. I can enjoy my bread. I get home and then finish my homework and training for the day. Like, all I can say, I haven't played Midori's route and Hatsukoi 1-1. I've only have, like, stuff based off hearsay that I've heard. And apparently, like, it's basically similar because, like, they're fucking, like, completely, like, worshipping Midori while the main character is put as a bad guy because of a fucking accident. And even though he puts work into improving school life, they still view him as some fucking villain. So apparently they constantly give them shit like, hey, they don't fit together, to a point where at some point they fucking break up. And it's apparently really fucking depressing. Hence why I skipped it. Anyways, I get home and then finish my homework and training for the day. I already read that. I guess I need to get some dinner next. But my fridge is pretty much empty. Huh? Is that a delivery? Yes, coming, hold on.
Konbanwa.
Hello? Kana, what are you doing here? Kana has appeared with shopping bags in both hands.
前に借りてたあなたのワイシャツ、やっと乾いたから持ってきたの。
Okay, I see.
この前はありがとう。
She hands over the shirt, neatly folded. Looking at it just reminds me of how Kana looked back then, though. As my heart starts to thump, Kana gives me a smile, as though she can actually read, as though she's actually reading my mind.
お邪魔してもいいかしら。
Yes, of course.
では、お邪魔します。
She takes off her shoes in the entryway and comes into the living room. This is the third time she's been here, but I still can't get accustomed to the sight of Kana in my apartment.
今日はこの間のお礼にご飯を作るつもりで来たの。もしかしてもう食べちゃったかしら。
No, I was actually just about to go shopping.
じゃあタイミングぴったりね。材料はもう買ってきたから。
That's big help. I'll give you some money.
お礼って言ったでしょ。だからここはお姉さんに任せて。
I really don't think I can.
ダメ。あんまり強情だとまた口を塞いじゃうわよ。
Huh?
じゃあキッチン使わせてもらうわね。
There's a smile Kana has off to the kitchen. Hold on. This means that was an accident. She kissed me on purpose. So why did she cut off my attempt to confess my feelings for her? Huh? It's getting super confusing! As I stand, stunned and puzzled, the sound of ingredients being chopped reaches my ears. That is followed by the sound of frying in a frying pan and a wonderful aroma. That said, food for me like this, and even sleeping in the same bed, it's almost like a taste of what it would be like to live together. Wowza, living with Kana? I really can't. Not really letting myself get carried away. I'm starting to feel lightheaded too. Our family apartment is turning into a place I don't recognize at all. It's such a strange feeling! I'm not sure my heart can hold out until the food is ready.
さて、できたわよ。いっぱい作ったから遠慮せずに食べてね。
Wow, it looks so as delicious as ever. I mean, I know it's going to be super delicious. Today, she's gone with Chinese-style cooking, including shrimp and chili sauce and pork dumplings. They all look so delicious, and just breathing in the aroma from the dishes is making saliva pool in my mouth.
慌てないで食べてね。
Let's see. Take some rice and then get into the shrimp. Sweet spiciness fills my mouth in perfect harmony with the plump shrimp. It's just the right level of hotness for me too. I could eat as much of this as she can cook. It's delicious!
ちゃんと噛んで食べなきゃダメよ。
It's just the kind of flavor I like. I can't get enough. Ah! Some get stuck in my throat, likely because I'm talking so animatedly while eating.
だから言ったのに。
Oops. Sorry. Glug glug. I'll take the water from her and wash the food down. I thought I was a goner there.
まあ、危なっかしくて見ていられないわ。だから、落ち着きのないあなたの代わりに、私が食べさせてあげる。
What? But as I'm reeling from this, my chopsticks and bowl are taken away from me.
ここなら誰にも見られたりしないから大丈夫よ。はい、口を開けて。
Hey, Kana?
あー。
I decided to just obey her, opening my mouth. We did this once during the camping trip, but it's even more incredible this time. You don't have to worry about the eyes of others on us, and anyone coming in and interrupting it, or anyone coming in and interrupting us.
お味はいかが？
I can't find a single thing to complain about.
本当に？
Feels like Kana is asking about more than just the food. I nod. She gives a very happy and easy to understand smile.
だったら、私にも味わわせてくれないかしら。
But, you mean I feed you, Kana?
だってこのお部屋には二人きりだもの。あなたしかいないでしょ？
Okay. Okay then. Feels like I've been skillfully maneuvered into another trap, but I welcome a trap as sweet as this.
はい。
Kana hesitates for a moment herself and then opens her mouth a little. She looks so cute. I just want to take a picture. There we go. Why the fuck's the screen flickering? I push down the urge to kiss her, scoop up some food and carry it to Kana's mouth.
このあんかけ、ちょっと甘すぎたかしら。
I like it. Ready for another one?
やっぱり甘いわね。あなたが食べさせてくれたせいかしら。
Whoops, fuck. I'm not sure what to say. I'll scoop some of the fried rice for herself and tries it.
やっぱりさっきの方が甘いわよ。
Yeah, you might be right. It is sweet when you feed me.
それじゃああとは冷めちゃうから早く食べましょう。
Okay, good idea. Enjoy the happiness spreading in the room. We enjoy this delicious evening meal, bantering with each other the whole time. After dinner, we tidy things away and then sit side by side watching the TV. We're watching a selection from the top movies to watch with a Girl in Your Room box set that I purchased when I moved in. It's apparently a famous horror suspense movie. I haven't seen it before either. Kana, we don't have to watch it all. It's all if it's too much for you.
無理なんかしてないわ。あなたこそ怖かったら私を頼っていいのよ。
Kana sidles over towards me. Horror certainly is a good genre for a guy and girl to get close while watching. But I feel like I'm about to start screaming for a reason other than anything that might appear on the screen.
こうしていると、あなたの緊張がこっちにも伝わってくるわね。
I'm sorry? Feels like she's toying with me again, and completely one-sidedly. When we went to check out the haunted house, she went through the hardcore one as though it was nothing. Starting it.
こんな化け物屋敷にいつまでもいられるか。わし待ってください。一人になったら危険です。話せ。まったく
若造の分際でわしに意見するなど。
Kana suddenly twitches next to me. On the screen, one of the characters' heads is getting cleaved by a murderer's axe. Say, Kana, you made it through that theme park haunted house without any
ゾンビ
problems,
と
right?
かお化けは平気なんだけど、人が人を襲うのは苦手なのよ。
Her response to this movie is completely unexpected. It's actually quite cute seeing these reactions today. Wouldn't have imagined from her at all.
立脇くん、
Yes?
この部屋にはいざって時に戦うための武器はあるのかしら？
I don't have any weapons, but I'm trained in the martial arts. I can protect you if I need to.
頼もしいわね。
Her tone remains light, but I can tell my words have put her at ease. Feels like just recently I'm starting to be able to sense more of Kana's feelings. Maybe because we've been spending more time together.
本当なのショーン。
ああ、車さえ動かせればこの狂った屋敷から脱出できるはずだ。配線をつなげて、そうだ、いい子だ。そのまま。よし、エンジンがかかった。
ちょっと待って、ナンシーがさっきから見当たらないの。
Oh! Alongside the scream of the heroine on the TV, both of our screams also ring out and fill the room. In my case, no, it's more because Kana suddenly took my hand. It's fine, nothing to worry about.
ええ、そうよね。
Squeeze her hand hard in order to calm her down. It's just a movie. Nothing is going to happen here, okay?
そうよね。そうよね。
We end up continuing to hold hands until the end of the movie.
怖かった。でも、面白かったわね。
Ah, I had no idea the killer was going to turn out to be him.
ほんとよね。人は見かけによらないって言うけど、驚いたわ。
After the movie ends, we've both cooled off. It's getting pretty late. I'd love to just enjoy the afterglow a little longer, but it's about time for Kana to leave. Kana, it's getting pretty late.
今日、泊まっていったら、ダメかしら。
What the hell?
映画を見たら一人になるのが怖くて。今晩だけでいいから。
She looks at me with big moist eyes. I can't do that when she turns on those tactical. Okay, you can stay close to me tonight.
ありがとう。それなら安心して寝られるわ。あ、寝る前にシャワーを借りてもいいかしら。
Of course, let me tell you how to.
大丈夫よ。この前説明してもらったし。それじゃあ、お借りするわね。
Watch Kana head off into the bathroom and then give a sigh. Didn't expect her to be staying over again so soon. I mean, I'm super happy to get to spend more time with her, but I'm not sure how much longer I can hold my sanity together. It's time to put into practice the teachings of the Meishin style of martial arts. Push aside thoughts of things like the sound of the shower and just wait peacefully for Kana to return. Quiet. Empty. I must become nothing. How did we get here? Hey, you know, I'm just gonna take this over this time.
あら、あなたは怖がる女の子を突き放しちゃうの？
Right behind me is Kana, lying there in the same outfit as before, a single shirt. While I was becoming nothing, she was getting changed again. Her warmth and softness didn't take long to overcome my nothingness. I'm not even sure how it happened. I just come back to myself and to find this situation.
せっかくお洗濯したのにまたシャツ借りちゃったわね。だって、これすごく落ち着くの。
Meanwhile, my own heart is pounding out of my chest. Sleeping next to Kana with her wearing just a single shirt. My God.
あのね、今日の昼間の件、もう一度謝っておこうと思って。
You talked about it in text, right? I think that's taken care of.
ええ、そうね。だから、これは私のわがままよ。ちゃんと言葉で謝りたいって私のわがまま。だから、聞いてくれる？
I mean, of course, no problem.
あなたからメールがもらえて嬉しかったわ。それまですごく不安だったから。
Each time she moves her lips, the warm breath strokes the back of my neck. While trembling under these tickling attacks, I listen intently to each word of Kana's out of Kana's
私の
mouth.
せいであなたに迷惑がかかるかもって思ったら強くお願いできなくて。でも私はあなたと一緒にご飯を食べたかったの。
Felt the same, but unable to take that extra step once I thought it was going to cause trouble for her.
なんて謝ろうか迷っていたところにあなたからメールが届いて、だからとっても嬉しかった。
Kana starts to hold my arm tighter. There was nothing to worry about. You couldn't cause trouble for me if you tried. I can assure you that.
そう、よかった。
Kana gives a deep sigh, though she really is relieved from the bottom of her heart. She's like I've touched the deepest part of her heart and mine for the very first time.
なんだかしんみりさせちゃったわね。だからこの話はおしまい。
Kana's voice takes on a happy bounce, and she further closes the distance between us.
もう寝ましょう。
Huh? Hold on, Kana! The change in music suddenly worries me.
コンフィグです。サウンドです。
There's a soft mounts pressing into my back, changing shape as they push into me. My body stiffens at once, right up to my face. Hey, Kana.
やっぱりいつも通りのこの体勢よね。落ち着くわ。
It certainly doesn't calm me down. That seems to relax by using me as a hugging pillow.
ねえ、立脇くん。
I can also feel Kana's racing pulse against my back.
立脇くんってば。どうしてこっちを向いてくれないの？
I mean, considering this construction of my body, that isn't really possible.
私のこと嫌い？
The way she says it makes me twist inside. It feels ticklish, but also comfortable. Something that's difficult to explain. Her body gets even closer to mine with her smooth and beautiful hair stroking my neck.
ねえ、どうなのかしら。
As we get closer, the sweet smell intensifies.
私、意地悪なこと言ってる？
No, you're really not.
困ってるの？だから、こっちを向いてくれないのかしら。
Kana, we can't do this. Kana's fingers trace along my spine and prod me between my shoulder blades.
どうしてダメなの？やっぱり、私のこと嫌い？
Her voice, mixed with a little laughter, tickles my cheek and ear. Her stance is very different today from her normal big sister teasing persona. I don't hate you. I wouldn't have done that if I hated you. Racing of her heart, I feel through my back and the expression in her eyes that she is surely looking at me with. All come from her own anxieties.
あんなことって、これのこと？
Kana holds my shoulders, reaching round and stroking my cheek. I turn and adjust my head towards her. Snake ritual. She said, "Is this what you mean at the end?" Kana's moist tongue plays over my lips, tracing them from the inside. My tongue responds without me even thinking about it. We kiss and kiss again. Our tongues entwine together. It's like it's the most natural thing in the world. Sweet taste of her saliva stimulates my brain, making my whole body burn like it's doped up on drugs. There we go. That's why they have this one version where they're just lying there with fucking saliva on the tongue. Yes, a kiss from me.
私の舌、ペロペロ。
Kana's cheeks were already flushed. She looks at me. All the anxiety from before seems to have faded from her eyes. That's why this is okay. I want to kiss you again, Kana.
もう一回だけするのね。
I want to do more than that.
もっとじゃわからないわ。2回、それとも3回。
More than I can count. I kiss you so much. Honest to God, just like more than I could count. I want to kiss you so much. You know what would have been a better line? Just over and over. Stretching my neck and kind of close her eyes, as though accepting everything before offering up her cute pink lips. I point my tongue, wrapped in tasting her sweet lips, and she takes it into her mouth and sucks on it. Twined together, heat feeling along my back gets even hotter. Again. Her pure white skin changes to a soft pink, and her fluffy hair starts to stick to her forehead and cheeks. You read what she said. You read what she said. Our tongues move and entwine together, sharing our saliva. The sound of our mouths mashing together sounds so dirty. Like, by fucking God, these people need a fucking hanky. Jesus Christ. Even as her kiss kind of continues to hold on to my body. Oh, he's back to panicking. I guess that's so good. Kissing. Kana crosses her arms in front of my chest, locking me in place. With the fire now lit under her, Kana presses her tits harder into my back, clearly alluding to something. I should just go ahead and do it. We're lying in bed together. She's kissing me and clinging to me. Isn't this all green light? Does this mean she wants it? Should I just turn around and face her? Got on! God fucking damn it! She pulled a sneaky on me! Now I have to fucking edit this overnight. She pulled a sneaky on me and just I am ashamed. I am ashamed that my senses did not pick up that she was about to pull his dick out of his pants. Anyways, 251. That's like 40. Very surprising, so I'm happy with the noise I made. I'm just gonna like quickly just You know what? This is already sexy and I'm gonna skip. They done. I don't think they've confessed yet either. You're closer to the switch. That means I can't move either. We continue to banter for a while. She claims she can't sleep with the light on, but before long I hear her breathing relax and go regular. I'm not sure when I fall asleep either. My last memory is kissing Kana's sweet face, keeping her pressed against my back, and thinking, right to the last, that this position really puts me at a disadvantage. I want those chibis! Huh? Suddenly snapped back to wakefulness upon hearing a splashing sound, like something big hitting the water. The first thing I feel is a warmth spreading across my crotch. It's tingly and tickly, but there's also something gentle about it. Config. System. No, it's not here. Text. Transparency. Wait, hold on, there was something about borders. Apply border to font. Oh, okay. Got it. I just... Huh? Certainly can't just stay lying here. I'm not wetting the bed, am I? I need to adjust the size because I accidentally moved it a bit recently. It's not completely opaque for the first line, which is kind of pissing me off. This voice!
起きちゃった。
Yep, she's under his covers, licking his penor. Back to skipping. Why did I... Whoops. Thank fuck you didn't actually see anything because of the fucking text box. See you after. They appear to be done. I'm still gonna keep this one up though. We finished cleaning up after an exciting wake-up call and are now relaxing in my room. Kana's made some tea for me and I'm just about to drink it. This feeling in the air though, after just having had sex. Can't quite describe it, but it's incredible. By the way, there's literally just a hand job and then a blow job. Actual sex has not been had yet. By sex, I mean, of course, like insertion, coitus. You know that. It's hot!
大丈夫？
I think I burnt my tongue a little.
ゆっくり飲まないと口の中やけどしちゃうわよ。
Sorry, it tastes good. I tried to drink it too fast.
おかわりいる？
Yes, please. Place my cup back on the table and refills it with an elegant touch. Any tea or brew? Any tea or brew tastes 10 times better than normal, Kana.
大げさね。でもそこまで褒められると毎日でも入れてあげたくなっちゃうわ。いつでもどこでも。
She gives me a deeply meaningful smile. Seeing as she's still in the naked t-shirt, it makes me want to read even more into it. Should I say I want to drink Kana's tea and leap on her? But nah, if I put a wrong foot here, it might destroy any future chances of something like that happening.
ねえ、立脇くん。
Yes?
今日は休日だし、これからちょっと出かけない？
Yes, you bet. Let's go.
じゃあ、ちょっと準備するから待っててね。
I'd better wash my face too. Cleanses my teeth. It means I'm ready to kiss at the drop of a hat. Gently return my own brush next to the pink toothbrush. Seeing our brushes next to each other like this, it really does feel like we're living together. Living with Kana. Makes my spine tingle just thinking about it. Would mean I share more and more things with Kana, right? Ah! See myself in the mirror along with the strange face that I'm making. Get with it. If I get too carried away now, this isn't gonna last. I return my face to normal and then return to the living room. Oh, just making her doing her makeup. You know what? Let's end it here. Let's end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And see you next time. Bye-bye.